Good Saturday morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? What up, Man-Bear?
Oh, it's going to be a great Saturday, man. We got some dodgeball.
Yes, dodgeball and some trivia tonight. It should be a great, great day. Cheers, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful mornings. Good morning, my beautiful Amber. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Oh, and we're going to Singapore this morning.
Nice. Good morning, Crystal. How are you doing on this fine Saturday?
What is up, Deb? How are you, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Bill. What's going on, man? Absolutely.
Good morning, Fabi. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Good morning, Linda. How are you doing?
Yarg, Mr. Austin. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Good morning, CJ. How are you doing?
Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Stephen Miller. How are you doing? Absolutely.
Good morning, Erica. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I hope everybody's Saturday is starting off to a great start. Let's play our morning song, everybody. Cheers.
The morning's here, the horizon glows. With every comment, a connection grows. Coffee steam rises, a comforting sight. Your smiles, your vibes make the day feel right. The Cove awakens, together we shine. Each of you here is a blessing divine. Cannabis sparks and the laughter flows. In this sunrise moment, the magic shows. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Through every dawn, we've built this bond. A family of light, stretching far and beyond. Rolling the herb, sharing the brew. Moments like this feel sacred with you. The rhythm of life, gentle and kind, echoes in hearts with peace intertwined. Together we stand as the morning breaks. A sunrise with you is all it takes. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Every smile you share, every story told, a treasure we hold, more precious than gold. You lift the light, you brighten the way. The Cove feels alive with you every day.
Fucking A, I love that song. Good morning, Doobie. How are you, brother? I hope you were having a Doobie-tastic Saturday morning. What up, Double Dice Brad? I don't know if you caught that, but Man-Bear rolled you a shit ton of sixes, dude. There's dice every fucking where.
Yeah. So we had to explain to a couple people last night about the whole Brad and sixes, and then because your brother was up last night chilling, and Europe went like this. Okay, he had the dice, right? And he held them up, and then your brother was like, "Are those the dice?" I was like, "No, you said the word." Like it was like no. And then my first roll, I got the only roll that you're not supposed to get, which is the snake eyes, because that's the double roll plus the add roll. So I was like, a roll and then add whatever the next roll is. So I got 14 my first roll. Thanks, Brad. Well, technically, thanks, Beanz, brother.
We are 5 minutes out, everybody. It is time for that Cove TV morning update for Saturday, January 18th, 20-something or another. Marble Racing was dope yesterday, hanging out. Last night, Basement Brawl. 5 rounds of madness. First round went to yours truly. Well, what? Second round went to... Oh, fuck, dude. I remembered it all last night, too. Terry Breiler.
I was going to say, is it Terry?
Third round went to Double Dice Brad. Here we go. Fourth round went to Magic. In the fifth round went to Yvonne.
Right. Beginner's luck.
Well, yeah, beginner's luck. Well, yeah. And then our Silver Nux went to the one and only Magic. So
right.
That was our Basement Brawl. Today we got week 3 of Dodgeball starting. We'll dive into all of that when Dan Fielder's ready to, whatever. And then we'll play more Dodgeball this afternoon. Tonight we got the Cove TV Trivia Showdown, where Europe's team was the winning team. So it will be Man-Bear will be the team captain, and then we'll see who comes up on stage and plays on Man-Bear's team. It'll be 5 categories of trivia, and whoever gets the most points will come back next month to play. Other than that, nothing too crazy. I think Kels is super close to the 1K.
Yeah.
Ooh, run button. 996. If you are not following Dabber Chick, please make sure you are. She needs 4 more followers. Nice. And I know she's still sleeping. That'd be a hell of a way for her to wake up. And
didn't that happen to Coffsey? That happened to Coffsey before the last Facebook FU time. Remember, we he was like, "Oh, I went to sleep." I kept sending him screenshots of it going up by like 1, 2. He's like, "Dude, you sent me like 47 screenshots of my followers going up." I was like, "I just wanted to make sure you were up to date, man." Yeah.
And Magic's at 871. So if you're not following Mad Productions, please make sure that you are. Man-Bear, you got anything to add? We're 3 minutes out.
It's cold out. I know it's not as cold as you, but we're like 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
We are at negative 17. It is windy and cold. Oh, this so I was popping through this video earlier this morning just to make sure it wasn't like a loop or anything dumb or whatever. This sky is about to explode in color, not literally, but like it's not gonna be some like mushroom cloud shit. But once the sun comes up over the clouds a little bit, it's ridiculous. 2 minutes out, everybody.
Got my hand warmer here.
Nice. Hey, it works.
Hey, why not, man? It's okay to sit in a small room with propane slowly filling up in it, right?
Well, I mean, it's burning the propane off.
That's right. So it's not like clouding, right?
Carbon monoxide.
Meh.
Wait, no. Propane doesn't burn carbon monoxide.
Right? So it's clean. I just can't smell some gas.
Dang, Doobie's 43 in Arizona. Well, that sounds a lot nicer than negative 17.
Send some over here, man. We take some of that. You can drop down to 35, eh?
2-minute warning.
Yeah, next to the cold, it's a good day, you know.
Much love, Ma. She would normally be here, but she is out shopping today. I hope she's out being safe. CJ, be safe, Sultan.
Yeah. Safe. Everybody be safe. 1 minute out. Ah.
So you can already start. You can already see it start coming up. Like I'm telling you, once that sun comes up over the cloud a little bit, it's just gonna be like blah.
I know. There's a couple.
Cold is super different than snow cold. Absolutely, I will. Yeah, I will agree with that. But go ahead, member, sir.
I have to get to the back way of going up the hill to Walmart because there's this hill that looks over the river that looks to the sundown, and man, the color on the sundown here is almost better than the sunrise. I know your feelings on this. I get it. I know, but
Oh,
I'm telling you now. The sundown here is pretty amazing. The sunrise, because the mountains, the color also explodes like you're talking about.
Yeah, it's trying. It's trying to start. This is in Singapore.
Nice. That's my bucket list place too, to go to Singapore.
Singapore would be cool to go to, like to go see, but it does take the oxygen out of the air. Absolutely. Happy 420, everybody! Cheers! It's fucking Saturday. It's good to see all of you in the Cove this morning.
Where mornings glow, a place where hearts find room to grow. Coffee's brewing, the day feels right, sparking joy in the morning light. Palm trees sway, skies painted blue. Every moment feels alive and true. We gather here, a paradise divine, the Cove, where vibes align. It's good to see you, the day begins. In the Cove, where connection wins. Cannabis clouds and sunshine's kiss. Together we rise in a morning like this. The breeze runs free, a canvas painted with tranquility. Coffee warms as the herb ignites, uniting souls in the Cove's delight. Golden sunlight kisses the shore, a rhythm of peace that we all adore. Together we dream, together we stay. Our path each day. It's good to see you, the day begins. In the Cove, where connection wins. Cannabis clouds and sunshine's kiss. Together we rise in a morning like this.
Good morning, Heather. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I usually I'm looking at all the, hey, good morning, Ash. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Oh, man. That's real tears. Just looking at some of the sunrise, sunset comments, stuff like that. I usually try to go stay tropical because it's like the Cove, but you find a lot of time lapses. You don't find a lot of like full on original speed. And live cams are great, but like it's really shitty in Duluth right now. Should we see how shitty it is in Duluth right now? Let's see how shitty it is in Duluth right now. We don't fucking go to Duluth in the wintertime because that shit is like right off Lake Superior. That shit will fuck you up. All right, Amber, 1 second. I got you. Let's go with Duluth Canal Cam. This is normally where we chill. Oh, it's not so bad. It looks cold as fuck. I still say no. I still would rather be in Singapore. Look how cold that looks. That looks cold. Hey, good morning, Daniel, right? How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. So, but normally in the summertime, the sunrise is right in front of our fucking faces. We get some boats. It looks nice out. But we definitely aren't fucking going to Duluth today. That shit is not happening. All right. Look at that shit, bro. It's ridiculous. It's just like, wow, color.
It's like a painted picture, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, so that little cloud, the little puff of cloud, you know, the two puffs that are coming up. The top one, it looks like a little heart.
That
So
does,
cool.
yeah. That is cool.
So what does everybody got going on for their Saturday day?
It is a milestone in my family today. My eldest is 18, and it's the 18th.
Dang, golden birthday day.
Yeah, we got her that giant.
Amber.
We got that giant Dairy Queen cake for her, like that like $50 or $60 one that we're just gonna eat all day. No other food. I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Other than that, yeah, not much. Looking forward to a lot of dodgeball. It's gonna be great. I know we were talking a little bit earlier. Everything's going really well, and it's gonna be some pretty cool dodgeball in this.
Yo, yo, yo. What up, Resource Rex? How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful day, brother. Yeah.
Hey, what is it funny about Man-Bear?
Well, what? No, you go.
I was going to say, this little hook is like how I hang up my curtain, right? Okay, just like over here. But it's also my best weed scraping tool. So
yeah, it looks like a dope pokey.
It is. Oh, it's the pokey. It fits all the pipe ports. Almost said that real bad this morning.
Oh, man. That's fucking...
The pipe ports. That's good. Pipe ports. That's a Man-Bear original. Copyright. You don't get to... Yeah. You don't realize sometimes you say things that could be overly sexual and not on purpose. I try just to not be too overly Canadian. And breathe. Breathing's good sometimes. I think it's a temperature.
All right.
I was smoking the inside of the pipe because you know how good
happy birthday, Fabi's 1-year-old son. That's dope.
You know, I always love hearing about when people have young children because it's been so long since it's been like just over 10 years since that time for me, right? It's been a decade since diapers. Oh my God. Decade since diapers. Damn.
Dang, look at that motherfucker.
Whoa, man. Is it just me or do I love the pink?
The pink is ridiculous.
The pink is great. I got a pink bong. I love it.
It's like tangerine sky.
Dude, I got to get more play. I got to get up higher where I live here to get better pictures because I'm not getting the sky. I'm not getting the sky's proper, like, full spectrum from where I am. I need to, like, actually go and like because man, you've seen my pictures, right? But it's all just me walking around. The angles I could get if I actually go up to some of the hills and look down, or go to the bottom of the hills, and I need to get to the edge of the river because you've seen my river pics. The river's amazing, and it's all ice chunks floating now and stuff with the beaches frozen and stuff. It looks so rad. Yeah,
it's crazy looking.
And
It's gorgeous, right, Kay? Sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, it is gorgeous. I was just gonna say the walking bridge that I took pictures of. It's been there since like 1840 something, and it collapsed once, and they rebuilt it. And the sign actually says horses are not allowed to exceed walking pace. The sign that says horses have to walk.
Gavin Daniel asks, "Do they have choker poker there, Man-Bear?"
No, I don't know what that is.
If not, he'll send you one, man.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. I'm not sure what that is. It sounds like a smoking weed card game, honestly.
Oh, okay.
You want to play some choker poker?
Yeah,
I don't know. I like the way that sounds.
But choker poker because I don't get to poker? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I know it's been a great morning. Will, I'm very excited for this morning's morning speaker. I always try to keep it like sportsy-ish themed, like a sports speaker. And so I did a little bit of pre-show digging this morning, and I found a really good one. So I'm very excited. Nice. So stick around for that. It's a lighter case. There's a poker on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. We do. Yeah. I know what those are. Yeah. They're dope, man. It's just like you're smoking. You got the little wire that comes off, and then, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. So that reminds me of an old pipe called the proto pipe. Back in the day, it was a metal pipe that came with that stick. Yeah. And my buddy Ronan bought one, and he's like, "Oh, Mike."
Oh, dude. If we're going out with my favorite pipe was the highlighter, because it was a highlighter.
Yeah.
And it was a pipe.
Yeah. And everyone's like,
it was a working highlighter too.
But everyone thought you were smoking out of plastic.
Hey, much love, Stephanie. Please keep us updated. Please. I hope you're feeling better or well, or that way you can figure it out. Yeah. I know you were feeling really, really crappy yesterday. I'm glad that you went in.
Yeah. It's better to go in and find out it's something small than to not go in and have worse things happen to you. You know, hopefully you have some good medical practitioners around you, because we don't.
Prayers and positive vibes, Stephanie.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll play a song and we'll dive into this day in history, everybody. Stick around. It's going to be a dope-ass morning show. We got Dodgeball News Network this morning. We still got our morning speaker that I was just having. All right, we'll go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
Drifts in from the shore, a bowl in hand, life's an open door. With every puff, the good vibes grow like the sun rising, warm and slow. We gather together, light up with care. The Cove's our spot, no worries to spare. Laughter and love in each smoky line, sharing moments, feeling just fine. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, peace you'll find. Every day with the crew in tow, cold breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day. Pack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the crew, life's at ease. Living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, peace you'll find. Every day with the crew in tow, cold breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day. Pack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the crew, life's at ease. Living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, peace you'll find. Every day with the crew in tow, cold breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day. us in the air and we drift with ease. Oh yeah, oh sweet relief. Float through the cove on a summer breeze. Good vibes in every draw. Sharing the moment without a flaw. How sweet it is, sparkling on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace you'll find in the game with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's forming a dragon.
Ooh.
Brad asked Man-Bear, did you see his dice pipe?
Yes, I
It's
did
fucking
see your
sweet. I
dice
do
pipe.
love
That
his
was
dice
awesome because it had 6s on it, didn't it?
Yeah, I was like, it's like a dope ass metal pipe like these. I
Yeah.
love these metal pipes. They're so
Dude,
versatile.
I
And,
used to have.
It was tasty on it.
I didn't know it was called the Shire pipe, so I called it the Mandolf, which was metal Gandalf. And yeah, I had a metal pipe that I could sit on the desk here, sit back here, and smoke because it was like 12 or 14 different fucking metal pipes put together. Like you said, it's that one section, but I put them all together, and I had all the joiner pieces. We used to go into hemp stores and freaking get there was a bucket of just pipe pieces.
All right, we got this day in history coming up with the one and only Vicki Bowers for January 18th. Here we go.
Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for January 18th. January 18th is the 18th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 347 days remaining to the end of the year, 348 in leap years. Today's word is thespian. Thespian can be an adjective or a noun. As a noun, it means actor or actress, and as an adjective, the word thespian has to do with matters relating to theatrical drama, matters of stage, screen, and film. You may occasionally see the word thespian capitalized after its namesake, Thespis. Thespis was a semi-legendary poet from the 6th century BC, about 534 BC, which is about 25.5 to 2,560 years ago. For BC, Thespis didn't exactly which is about acting on stage, but he is credited with being the first known actor to portray an individual character on stage and with inventing theatrical touring. He visited various cities carrying his costumes, masks, and props in a horse-drawn wagon, and while he was probably not the very first actor, there's good reason to believe that Thespis changed the way stories were told, basically inventing theater as we know it today. This is where we get the word thespian, which has come to be another name for actors and actresses. As I mentioned, Thespis lived in the 530s BC. First known use of the word thespian as an adjective is in about 1567, and as a noun in 1827. Thespian. And with that, let's go back to the 1700s when a group of ships known as the First Fleet set out from England. This was a fleet of 11 ships, and they were bringing the first European settlers to Australia. This fleet, under the command of Captain Arthur Phillip, was composed of 2 Royal Navy vessels, 3 store ships, 6 convict transports, and over 1,400 people in all. They would travel 24,000 kilometers, 15,000 miles, and take over 250 days to eventually arrive in Botany Bay, New South Wales, where it was planned that a penal colony would be the first European settlement in Australia. And so it is that the first elements of the First Fleet, carrying 736 convicts from Great Britain to Australia, arrived at Botany Bay on January 18, 1788. Still in Australia, but a grandfather's age later, Wesley College was established in Melbourne, Australia on January 18, 1866. An X-ray generating machine was exhibited for the first time by a man named Henry Louis Smith on January 18, 1896. In July of 1976, the annual Legionnaires' Convention took place in Philadelphia. There were more than 2,000 people in attendance, mostly men. 3 days after the convention ended, some of those men began dying of what at first appeared to be heart attacks. They all complained of feeling really tired, chest pain, and congested lungs. Of a total of 182 cases, 149 had been convention attendees, and 33 were people who either worked at the hotel or had been in the area. The victims ranged in age from 39 to 82. In a week's time, 130 people, mostly men, had been hospitalized. 25 had died. Before it was all over, more than 200 people would fall ill and 34 would die, a little over a 15% fatality rate. Turned out to be a pathogenic bacteria that proliferates in certain watery conditions. In this case, the bacteria had become established in water associated with the hotel's air conditioning unit on the roof of the building. The contaminated water would vaporize and fall to the ground where people on the street breathed it in and became infected. It was certainly alarming that so many people were affected, and with that 15+% death rate, medical experts and researchers were hot to find answers. As I mentioned, that convention was in July of 1976, and on January 18, 1977, the causative agent was identified as a previously unknown bacterium, which they named Legionella after the Legionnaires. Since then, dozens of species of Legionella bacteria have been identified. It is nearly always distributed by concentrated water contamination. It was particularly virulent in the Legionnaires' case because the water was made into a vapor form and people breathed it in. David Crosby, born David Van Cortlandt Crosby on August 14, 1941. He got involved in music in his late teens, early 20s, co-founded the Byrds in 1964, Crosby, Stills, and Nash in 1968. Neil Young joined Crosby, Stills, and Nash in 1969. All three groups, the Byrds, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, were, are, and forever will be notable for amazing harmonies. Through dozens of albums and even more singles, David Crosby was involved in making music that influenced and shaped a generation. He experienced problems with drugs and alcohol, got into some legal trouble. I believe he did some prison time along the way for one thing or another. Underwent a liver transplant, had type 2 diabetes, but he came through shining on the other side of it all. All things considered, it's amazing that he lived as long as he did, working right up until the end. David Crosby passed away on January 18, 2023, at the age of 81. David Crosby. When I first saw David Crosby's name on the list for January 18th, I thought about something from the Byrds or Crosby, Stills, and Nash, or Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Wanting to talk about a song that he wrote or co-wrote, today's song is Hero by David Crosby. Co-written with Phil Collins, who also sings backup, plays several backing instruments, and produced it, Hero appears on David Crosby's 1993 album, Thousand Roads, and was also released as a single in 1993. Hero by David Crosby. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki B. That was dope. If you are not, please make sure that you are following the Stay in History Vicki Bowers on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to her YouTube. Love does this day in history every morning, and we super appreciate you letting us use it. We get to watch this day in history 20 to 30 minutes before everybody else even goes out on her page, and that means so much to us. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Here is the link for the song of the day.
So influential to music. So, like, that, the fact that he was in a band with, Neil Young and shit. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, who was in your old band? Neil Young. What? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I don't mind some David Crosby. I'm more fan. I like Bing Crosby more. All right, we'll play a song and see where we're at with our morning. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Cheers, everybody.
Strike the flame, let the ember ignite. A spark of truth in the heart of the night. Rolling waves meet the sky so wide. In the cove where we let the world collide. Pass it around, let the moment stay. The cove's a beacon, lighting the way. Every puff, a connection is born. Through the smoke, we weather the storm. The ritual's here, a bond so tight, rolling together under soft starlight. The fire burns, it warms our soul. In the cold, we all feel whole. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. Pack it tight, watch the magic glow. A ritual, only the Cove will know. From bongs to blunts, it's all the same. The spark unites us, it's not a game. Sip your coffee, feel the rise. The morning haze meets golden skies. Cannabis clouds float high above. The Cove is a haven of light and love. Hand to hand, the circle flows. A place where only good vibes grow. Feel the rhythm, let it stay. Together in the Cove, we light the way. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind.
The way, let the spark take flight, take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright.
Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to
Cheers, cheers. Much love, everybody. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. We are in a new week of dodgeball, so we're at a new stadium, and two new different teams will be on bye week. So the THC Troopers and the Ganja Guardians are back in action this week. Who's it gonna be? I know it's not gonna be the Blaze Giant. We had our fucking bye week in week one. Get that shit the fuck out the way.
Yeah. Not going to be the Crusaders either.
Not the Crusaders either. Nope. Each team will get 2 bye weeks throughout the season, but like you won't get another bye week until all of the teams have had their first bye week, and then it'll.
Okay.
And it's not the same rotation either. Like after everybody gets their first bye weeks, it'll be a totally different 4-week rotation, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I fucking love how the the new wheel.
I love it.
Decided against using the dodgeball sound effects all the time because the whistle is quite a bit, and
sorry, just the name of the slap sound.
Yeah.
Man, gets me.
But it's still fun.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pumped.
I'm excited.
Dodgeball.
Tomorrow morning we're gonna probably have to kind of do like a quicker morning show. It'll probably be like an hour, maybe a little over an hour. So we'll do just day in history, obviously, and we'll do a quicker morning speaker, a quicker picker-upper morning speaker.
Picker-upper.
Because I definitely have some stuff to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go and help out at the restaurant across the street. So
dope.
And then I don't know if I'll be up on Sir Cops Lot show. I'm not sure. Depends on what time I get done. But I gotta be there at 9:30 my time. So
yeah.
If we get done around like 8, a little after 8, that'll give me like an hour-ish. I mean, it's literally right across the street, so.
We got you, homie. Man, we take care of Sir Cops a lot shows tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We got you.
I'll still have it all set up and shit for him.
Oh, yeah. That's all I mean is, man, you ain't got to worry, man. You take
Usually,
care.
especially on Sunday mornings, the first things I do or whatever is when I get in the studio is I'll set up morning show, your Manigans, and then I'll set up Sir Cops a lot show.
Yeah.
So that should be cool. I'm not sure how often I'll the ting.
Sure.
It's the best sound effect. Like the dodgeball sound, the ting. The hot pocket.
Oh, hot pocket. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the dab times, like the dab time, the fuck you Facebook. The let's fucking go. Although, like the nose dab time, those are ones I made. Like obviously, like the hot pocket one, the push the goddamn button one. That's not mine. I'm pretty sure the push the goddamn button one is from Rush Hour.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
is it?
I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah.
Push the goddamn button! Push the goddamn button!
Yeah, that's what's his name, Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
What else we got? I haven't used this one in a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's been a while for that one.
And then I got the crowd one, which I only use during dodgeball shit. The ta-da, hot pockets, push the goddamn button, the boxing bell sound effect. Dab time, the yerp sound effect.
Yerp.
Yeah, I like that one. Is the yerp the chick who's never had a dab or
Dab
the
time.
Dab time? Yeah.
Yerp.
Dab in her fucking life.
Nose dab time.
That's
okay,
all
she
the
might have
same.
nose dab.
It's all the same.
Nose dab time.
You know,
Dab
she's
time.
So excited to say nose
Yerp.
dab. See, no excitement.
It is the first Rush Hour rhymes.
Oh, okay.
I love that sound effect.
Oh yeah. It's awesome. Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. I'm very excited for our morning speaker. No, we don't do getting stoned on the weekends. Just on the weekdays.
Hey man, I'm still getting used to not going bananas in the weekdays, man. Fucking that's weird, man. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
We got lots of new stuff. I'm just saying it's different. It's good, different. But different good. Good. Sorry.
You're good. I want to play this one again because it's fucking dope. I fucking love this. I love how it came out. We'll play this and then we'll do our morning speaker. Everybody, cheers. Good morning, Smoka. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Fucking love how it came out. All right. Probably could have did this while the song was playing, but I was jamming, bro. I was jamming. All right, so we always try to do, how much time we got left on this? Plenty of time. Some sort of a sporty morning speaker. And so who better than none other than, ooh, I fucking mumbled that out. None other than Tom Brady himself. Like him, don't like him. I'm not a huge Tom Brady fan, but you can't argue with fucking 7 rings, MVPs. He's a good quarterback. And he's not a bad guy.
What's happening?
Woo. Any Patriots fans here? Any non-Patriots fans here? You can be real. Yeah. It's the Bucs fans. Okay. This is good.
New York.
So you know what? Like, okay.
We got a lot of Wolverines out there. I love that.
All right. So
Giants fans, Jets fans, you could shut up. We don't need to hear from you at all.
You can't say that. We're in New York.
I don't care. Why can't I?
All right.
I'll double down on the Giants fans. Absolutely. Right. They're not welcome.
Right.
So I do have to broker a little bit of a peace treaty, though, here on stage before we can have an authentic conversation. Did you know in 2012, when you lost your perfect season, that was on Nathan's birthday, his 50th? He blew it.
It's not your fault.
He's never forgiven you.
It's not his fault.
So anyways, you did a lot of winning. You did some winning in your career. It was great. And so we're going to talk about that. But a lot of people talk about you as the GOAT, which we have people from 21 countries here today.
Amazing.
The GOAT means greatest of all time. But it doesn't take just one person. There's no I in team. And so you guys have written actually a great essay about leadership traits that can create consistent winning. So we're going to get into that. But first, I want to talk about how you built yourself up as a leader in your leadership mindset. You were not always, in your own words, the most athletic. Some of your teammates actually said you were a little slow, a little pokey in the beginning.
Not a little slow, a lot of slow.
a bench warmer even.
Yep.
And still, and you were the 199th round pick in the 6th round of the 2000 draft. But you still said to your owner, Robert Kraft, I'm the best decision your organization has ever made. You, who had yet to prove yourself. So where did that confidence come from? Where did that determination come from, even when you weren't quite proven yet?
Well, I feel like in so many ways, that's kind of like we all have our own life stories that, we're sitting here in this beautiful room and we've had this great journey of career success and so forth. And the only reason I think why I'm sitting here is because the amazing people that came into my life. And they impacted me in such a positive way at different ages. And my parents were there as a young athlete, like a lot of our parents were, that supported me at every step of the way. And I wanted to be, when you're an American kid, you sometimes want to grow up and be a professional athlete, and it's a long shot.
Oh, I about pushed the wrong button and removed myself from the screen instead of unmuted myself. Good morning, Booyakasha, Mr. Magic. Congratulations on your Solar Nux last night. You got me good. Bro. I didn't know you were going to fucking throw some wrestling moves in, but it's all right. Could you imagine Magic's fucking big ass versus my little bitch ass, dude? He'd throw me around like a ragdoll. Much love, Magic. Oh, and we're doing our morning speaker. It's Tom Brady. Much love.
And it's very daunting to even think about that. And I just wanted to go play with my buddies. And I certainly, when I was a kid, I fell in love with sports. Wasn't very good at school. I was never going to go to Harvard. But I get to work with you anyway, so that's pretty cool.
There's many paths.
There's many ways of getting to Harvard. You found one.
We found that was through the back door somehow, but we made it. But for me, it was this support by my parents. And when I started football as a freshman in high school, because my mom didn't let me play, I was the backup quarterback on a freshman football team that didn't win a game. We were 0-8. We sucked so bad, and they still wouldn't put me on the field. And the reason why I played my second year, I tried out for JV and made it, and the freshman quarterback quit because he wanted to play basketball. So naturally, I assumed the position, and that love of football really kind of grew in my life. And tried out my junior year, made the varsity team, and became the starting quarterback, and I started to grow into my body a little bit. And at the same time, I consulted a mentor of mine who taught me how to throw the football. Every single summer, I'd go to his camp. I would continue to work on my own mechanics and techniques, and all the guys that I played with started to really notice that I was making these big improvements. And that was one step of leadership, was that how much could I show to my teammates that I really cared, that I really wanted to participate in the success of the team. And it wasn't about, me for my glory, for my, becoming the starting quarterback, for anything other than I wanted to be the best that I could be for them, which is, I'm sure, how a lot of you guys feel about you and your daily lives. You want to be the best for the people that you work with and that you work for. And I got enough probably training and exposure that I got recruited to be a college athlete, a Division I athlete at that. And I went to a few different schools. I ended up taking a visit to the University of Michigan in the spring of 1995. And I walked into a stadium and it was empty and there's 110,000 seats. And I was like, yep, this is the place where I want to go. And that's a long way from being the backup quarterback on a freshman team. That's a long way. No one would have ever imagined that. So I go to Michigan and I'm 7th on the depth chart to start as a true freshman. There are 6 other dudes that are better than me. And naturally, physically, I'd say I was growing and developing, but I was one of the younger ones in the class. And like all of our children at that age, everyone kind of grows a little bit differently. But really what I developed through high school was this competitive attitude, this leadership, this discipline and determination to improve and surround myself with people that could help me improve. So I started as 7th on the depth chart at Michigan, and by the end of my freshman year, I was the 4th quarterback because I'd worked pretty hard over the course of the season. My second year in college, I kind of worked my way up to the 2nd and 3rd quarterback. And my 3rd year, I fought really hard to be the starter, and I ended up losing the starting position to the guy who won the job and led our team to a national championship. His name was Brian Greasy. And led our team to a 12-0 record at Michigan. We won our national championship. And I was part of that, even though I was a backup, because I believe I really pushed him so much to be the best that he could be, which is really what teams are all about. So in the difference in today's world, if we think about how we're screwing these kids up, anytime they face a little difficulty, what do? We send them to an easier place to succeed. I had to grind my freshman year, my sophomore year, my 3rd year, to even get a chance to play in my 4th year. And in my 4th year, I thought, okay, I was the backup last year. We won the national championship. The guy who beat me out is now a professional quarterback. I'm going to step into this role as a starting quarterback. And the coach was like, nope, we recruited this kid out of Michigan. He's the top-rated quarterback in high school football, and he's going to come.
Good morning, Jersey Meg. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker this morning. It is Tom Brady.
Man, and you guys are going to compete to start. And I was like, shit. So I knew how to compete because that's what I had continued to have to do. And I competed with him, and I started every game that year. And we finished 10-3. We had a good record. And I was going back for my 5th year. The team made me a team captain, which is probably the greatest honor I ever received in all the sports, because all my boys, all the guys that I really looked up to and they looked up to me, they named me captain. They wanted me to be their leader. They saw how much it meant to me to be the starting quarterback. So I go in there before the season starts, and the Tuesday before our first game of the season, the head coach, Lloyd Carr, calls me in. He says, hey, this is what we're going to do. Tom, you're going to start, but Drew Henson, this other quarterback who they recruited the year before, you're going to play in the 2nd quarter. And then I'm going to determine who's the quarterback in the 3rd and 4th quarter by who plays well in the 2nd quarter. And it felt like a big gut punch because I thought I did everything right. I thought I worked really hard to get the things that I wanted. But you know what? In his eyes, it wasn't enough. So what did I do? I had to go out there and prove it. So I started the first game of the year. I had a 2-minute drive to win the game against Notre Dame in my first game of my last season. And I was like, okay, cool. Coach must have seen at this point that I'm the best quarterback for the job. And the next day he calls us in, he says, nope, we're doing the same thing. Brady, you're starting. Henson, you're in the second quarter. I'm going to figure out after that. So about 6 games into the year, we alternated a little bit, and it didn't go as Coach Carr planned. And naturally, there was a few games we didn't do great with Drew kind of going in there and playing. And finally, in the middle of the year, he said, okay, enough of this. Tom, you're starting the rest of the year. And we won every game from there on out. And it wasn't because I was playing, spectacular. The team really came together, and we did some great things. And in my final college game, we beat Alabama. We came back by 2 14-point deficits in the game and won the game. And I was like, everyone must see now at this point I'm going to be a great NFL quarterback.
Nope.
No way. So the NFL draft comes around, and I go in the 6th round, 199th overall pick to the New England Patriots. And by the way, if you're from California, there's no fucking place called New England. It's like New England. They're in the AFC. I never watched. It's crazy. And at the same time, it was a great opportunity for me to go there. And I walked into that building, and I was ready to compete because I knew how to compete. I had to compete my butt off for 5 years in college. I had to compete my butt off in high school for 4 years. Those 9 years of playing prepared me to be a professional. They prepared me to go out there and give it everything I had, to be the leader, to bring people together, to work hard, to show discipline, to show determination. And in my first year, I was there. I was the 4th quarterback, which is a lot better than 7th when I was at Michigan, but I was determined to work my way up. And by the end of my first year there, I'd basically become like the 3rd quarterback. In my 2nd year, I competed really hard to become the 2nd quarterback. And on the 2nd game of my 2nd season, that's when the New York Jets linebacker Mo Lewis hit Drew Bledsoe and knocked him out for the season. And I came in as a starter, and I never went off the field after that. And
you were never going to let your chance go. I mean, some of your teammates recall, like, you saying, you guys, I've got this chance. I'm never going to let it go. And they're like, ha, 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 Brady. That's $100 million quarterback that you're competing against. You're a pipsqueak. Go away.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You persisted.
Yeah, well, I just felt like, we've all faced these different challenges in life, and we've all faced our own adversities. And we look at all the hardest things that have ever happened in our life and the biggest challenges we ever faced. We look back at those, and we realize those were absolutely the best things that could have happened.
Good morning, Nikki. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker. This morning it's Tom Brady.
Look at my career now, 23 years of playing, and I've been retired for, basically a year and a half. And I think there's no way I would have had the success had I not gone through all the challenges of high school sports and the challenges of college sports. I look at so many of these young athletes who are never forced to go outside of their comfort zone. What do? They're told how great they are their whole life. They have people that coddle them, that make sure that the environment that they're in, they never have to push beyond their limits. Even some of the greatest athletes in the world never have had to go outside of their comfort zone. I played with a lot of athletes, and part of my role as a leader was to make these guys feel uncomfortable. Part of even how great they were, I was always focused on making sure that they were working harder than they even thought they could work. So 20 years at New England, we had a ton of success. It was awesome. We at least tried to do a lot of things the right way. The processes were good, a lot like your businesses. Why do they succeed? Because you make good decisions every day. You have a great point of view on how you view success. You communicate well. You show up every day with a good attitude. You're humble when things go well, and you're very curious to learn more when they don't go well. So that's what I learned for 20 years. So now I go down and I became a free agent, and I wanted to go to a different place, and my football journey took me to Tampa. And literally everything we did at Tampa my first year was the exact opposite of the way we did things at New England. So talk about pulling your hair out. I didn't know what to do except, hey, I was going to try to do what I could in my role to manage the people that had probably authority above me, as well as connect with the people that I needed on the field to find success. And in my first year, we turned it around mid-year and won the Super Bowl. And it was a very rewarding aspect of my career, even though you think, what more could you want to accomplish? Well, if I was out there on the field and I was out there competing, I wanted to win. And just like we all do, we didn't want to, play for second place. I wanted to go out there and push myself to the limit too. And I was very fortunate again. It all comes back to the right people at the right time, embracing the opportunity to learn. What we know is so limited in life. What we don't know is limitless. And if you surround yourself with great people, and I'm very fortunate to find that in football, and in retirement, very fortunate to find a lot of people in my life that they do shoot me straight. They tell me the truth. They are very smart. They're very talented. And naturally, I want to kind of gravitate toward those people that I think I can continue to learn from.
So I think one of the most incredible things about your career has been just the consistency and the consistent formula for success. It was over and over and over again. And once you left the Patriots, you went to the Bucs, you still won. You two sat down and spent a lot of time together to hash out, over months, I think, numerous phone calls, numerous meetings. What was it about how the team was run, your part, Kraft's part, Bill Belichick's part, the other players' part, that made it that consistent for that long? And I wonder if you could tell us some of the learnings of what you guys found that consistent leaders do best.
So I think that one of the things that Tom just talked about is this capacity for people who are great leaders to just be on a learning curve where they're constantly getting better every day. I think that getting better yourself is a way to inspire others to know that they need to get better too. And this discipline of just relentlessly pushing yourself to get better, pushing everybody else around you to get better, I think that's the hallmark of any great team. That's the hallmark of great companies. Anybody who gets complacent is almost inevitably going to get lapped the next day by someone else, because the world's a competitive place. As Tom said, nothing in the world is given to you. You have to earn it every day. And I think if you bring that attitude to anything that you do, then that's what allows you to be a winner. But you can't win alone, right? The one thing that Tom and I talked about is that, you can, as good as you are, people attribute so much to individuals. We like to describe people as goats. We think of founders, we think of CEOs, and there's an extraordinary celebration in human life of individuals because we can relate to a single person. It's hard to relate to a team. And yet I don't know of any great individual who can get extraordinary things done by themselves. They have to build an amazing team around them. And this was, I think, the joy of working with Tom, which is we ended up having the article not be about him being a GOAT, but what made him a great teammate and what allowed.
Good morning, Mr. Draper. How are you doing this morning, Blunt Man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Please be safe, bro. And let somebody know when you get there, and let somebody know when you're leaving to come home. And be safe, bro. But have fun for show. And we're hanging out doing our morning speaker this morning. We got Tom Brady in the studio this morning.
Him to get the most out of his team. So I think that if there is a lesson, it's important to know that the personal accolades mean very little until you win championships, and you don't win championships by yourself. You only win championships with teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tom, I wanted to ask you too. One of the things that you both pointed out in the article is that people have different motivations and different things that drive them. And you have to figure out what that is to inspire them to do their best work. If they think they're giving 100%, it's really probably 70. And how do you squeeze that last 30% out? Tom, I can't help but notice that when you're talking about the early career, I feel a little anger in there sometimes, like a little like, you don't forget, there's the chip on there. Yeah. What does FEA mean? And how did that motivate you? And then how did you figure out how to motivate your team?
Well, I think naturally
What's FEA?
FEA is F them all. And the reason why I say that is because we're filled in a world now of so many people that are always trying to tear other people down. And certainly in sports, when I played for this great team, people didn't want to see you win all the time. And that was okay. As long as I embraced that challenge with my teammates, I felt like whoever we went out there to try to play, whoever we went out on that field to battle against, we were there to take them down. And however many people would say, well, the reason why you guys succeeded was this or that or this BS or some other narrative that was wrong, we knew why we did well, because we just tried to do the right thing every day. And it wasn't always right, and we didn't always win. There were plenty of losses. We had some huge losses. And even when we tried to do it the right way, and naturally that is life, you try your best, and it doesn't mean you're going to succeed. It just means that you give yourself more of an opportunity to succeed. So I just felt like for me to have an attitude where, and the reason why like anger and that attitude kind of permeated so much when I ran out on that field, that anger provided a lot of energy and action for me. I couldn't go out there thinking that I was going to play my best friend. I had to create an enemy. And did I, not an enemy that I wanted to, do anything bad to. I just wanted to beat them up. And the only way I could do it was to score more points and to be in it. I didn't have one friend on another team. I really didn't. It's so bizarre to me when I see all these players that are buddies and I'm like, how is that possible? I hated that guy. It's like only now are Peyton Manning and I friends. And for so many years.
Are you friends?
Yeah, of course, now.
Yeah.
But now that we can talk and we don't feel like we're sharing state secrets. But I obviously admired him and I respected him because of how phenomenal he was. But when I was on the field against him, man, like there was nothing greater than a Sunday when we won and they lost. And it wasn't as fun if they won.
It happened a lot, Tom, so we're very happy about that.
Yeah, they found a way, and he found a way too, as he went to a different place in his career, later in his career, to find success, and he felt the same way. And again, we all get motivated by different things. And some guys that I played with were very motivated by, there's an internal motivation, which I always felt like, man, you wake up out of bed and you're doing something you love to do, and you do not want to look at the person in the mirror and fail him or her. When you look in the mirror every day, did I give my best? Was I focused? Did I get out there and be the best that I could be for myself and for others? Because other people are counting on me. And it's not my job to do everybody's job. It's my job to do my job. And if I don't do my job, I am going to fail everybody. So to me, so much of it was making sure I was cool with the man in the mirror first. And a lot of other guys aren't motivated like that. A lot of other guys need someone to give them a little, smack on the ass. Hey, get it going. What's wrong with you? I would joke with guys. I would get in there at like 6:30 in the morning. I'd be in the weight room. And guys would walk in at 6:45 and they thought they were getting early because the first meeting's at 8. And I'd be like, man, good afternoon. And they were like, and then they would get there the next day at 6:30, but I got there at 6:15. And I'll be like, man, still showing up late, huh? And by the end of it, there was a culture of guys that would all come together to be there early and stay late because the job wasn't done with the punch the clock. We were there to push each other to succeed. And when you succeed, as you guys know in business, there's enough credit to go around for everybody. And the greatest joy is, even when I think 7-time Super Bowl champ, I'm like, you know what? I have thousands of friends. I have thousands of guys that I committed every bit of who I was to. I bled with them. We played in hot conditions. We played in cold conditions. We lost. We cried. We celebrated. And to me, the joy of life was experiencing those moments with other people. And now I see them. They're like my brother. I didn't have brother. I had 3 sisters. But I feel like I have thousands of brothers that came from everywhere, all parts of the United States, the north, the south, the east, the west. They were younger. They were older. They were black. They were white. It didn't matter. We all loved each other. We all loved what we were trying to accomplish. That gift of life to me was through this avenue of sports. And in business, hopefully you guys find that. Hopefully you find people that you love to work with, that you push each other to succeed, that you push each other outside of your comfort zone. And it's okay to feel uncomfortable. That's what we need to do to grow. Unless we stress ourselves, unless we stress our mind, it doesn't grow. Unless we stress our bodies, it doesn't grow.
Can we talk about one period where, so a lot of people who run companies are not always in the squishiest of positions. Sometimes they have to do turnarounds. You, I think, established yourself as maybe the greatest of all time during the 2017 Super Bowl. You guys should not have won that game. I mean, it was looking dark for Patriots fans for a while there. It was 28-3. I mean, you guys were way, 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 way down and should not have been able to come back, and yet you won. From your perspective, what the heck happened on the field? What went through your brain? Like, how did you execute that? How did you execute such a turnaround in that moment? Yeah, so we were down 21-3 to the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl, and it was the 2016 season. We had a great team, and so did they. And we started the game, and we were pretty shitty. And we weren't terrible. We moved the ball a lot. We just couldn't score points. I threw an interception return, threw an interception to a guy who I knew exactly what he was going to do, and I decided to make a stupid throw anyway. He intercepted it, runs it back for a touchdown. And as I'm diving for him to make the tackle, which I had no chance of making the tackle, and I dive for him, and I'm literally midair going, well, if we lose the game, that's the reason. Good job, Tom. And I went to the sideline, and I just sat there, and I had always a way of kind of internalizing these things. And I had been down before in other games, and we go into half down 21-3, and we had the best coach in the history of the NFL, Bill Belichick. And when we kind of got through our halftime adjustments, hey, this is what we're going to do in the second half, and listen, strategically, we got the plan, and then we went out just before we went on the field. He said, hey, 21 points is not going to be enough to beat us today. And the players were like, yes, let's go. We ran out on the field, and we kicked them the ball to start the half. We stopped them. They kicked us the ball. We had great field position, and
went 3 and out. I threw a pass to Julian. He dropped it. Then we punted back to them, and they went down to score. And I was like, well, 28 points might be enough to beat us today. So we're down 28-3, and there's no 25-point touchdown in the NFL. So what we had to do was we had to just chip away. And I think really the thought at that point for me was, you are getting your ass embarrassed right now. You better go down with fighting. And if you're going to lose, you play your ass off for the rest of this game. Regardless of the score, don't quit. Keep fighting. Don't give in to what the pity party is, losing a Super Bowl. Go out there and play your ass off. And I said to the guys, come on, 1 score, fellas. That's all we need, 1 score. And we get the ball back, and we go down and we score with like 2 or 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And we missed the extra point. We're down 28-9. And I was like, all right. We went to the sideline. Come on, fellas. Come on, D. We need to stop. They stopped them. They punted to us. And we went down, and we were driving, and we got stopped on a third down play. We had to kick a field goal, and it was 28-12. And I was like, it's a 2-score game. Wow, when did that happen? And then I'm like, come on, D, we got to make one play. And then our great linebacker from University of Alabama, Dante Hightower, strip sacks Matt Ryan. Ball bounces out. My boy from Michigan, Alan Branch, jumps on it. We got the ball. I jumped up as high as I could, which is probably about 4 inches. And I ran on the field, and we scored another touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, and it was 28-20. And I said, it's a 1-score game. And I knew that they knew, oh, shit. And they punted us the ball back. We had this phenomenal defensive stop, and it was crazy because they were in field goal range, so we knocked them out of field goal range. They punted the ball to us with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we had 92 yards to go. And there's nobody in that stadium that didn't think we were going to go down and score, including us. And that momentum had shifted, and the collective energy shifted, and they were scared and they were tired. And we drove the ball down, and we scored with about 25 seconds left and hit the 2-point conversion. And then went to overtime, and my great friend and teammate over a long period of time, Matt Slater, and overtime they changed all the rules because of shit like this. We flipped the coin, and we won the coin toss, and I knew that we were going to go down and score. So,
good morning, Christina. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker. Fucking Tom Brady. This is great. That was a great game. That was great. All right, here we go.
It was a miraculous victory, and I think even as I alluded to, let's say, my career journey, where it started pretty bad in high school, and it didn't go great in college until the end, and I got to the Patriots as the 4th quarterback. That was a lot like that game, 28-3. It didn't start great. There was a lot of points where it probably looked like I could have given up and quit. There's a lot of points that the people around me didn't have to support me the way they did it. There's a lot of times where you looked in the mirror thinking, man, I failed on the biggest stage. And then you know what? When I look back at 28-3, I'm so happy we were down 28-3 now. Because we wouldn't be talking about it if we were ahead 28-3. Because we overcame something that nobody thought was possible. And we proved to people that when you are down and you are out and you are struggling and it doesn't look great, then you don't quit. You fight to the end. And we could have lost that game. We could have lost that coin flip in overtime. We could not have made that 2-point conversion to tie the game. And I would have been very proud about the way that we went and finished that game, because to me, it was so much about the process of trying to win,
so, Tom,
not about the outcome of winning.
You're so passionate about this, and so many people are about their careers, and then their careers end or change. You're now retired from football, never going back, right? You're not going back.
I'm involved in football. I'm retired from getting hit.
Yeah, okay, retired from the field. But how's that going? You've been posting some cryptic messages on Instagram that are making people wonder how your retirement's going. You're saying Fleetwood Mac lyrics, this changing seasons of your life. What season of life are you in? How's retirement? Are you okay?
Yeah. So I basically retired. Thank you very much for your concern too. No, it's naturally for an athlete, we can't play forever. And again, I think all those experiences that I had changed me in a positive way. And really what I hope to do in the future, which is very exciting for me, and part of why I do roll out of the bed still with a lot of excitement, is I get to be around great people that are doing great things in the community. We're trying to make a positive difference, like I know so many of you guys are as well. And like I said, there's a physical component to us being the best we can be. There's a mental component. Are we doing the right thing and making the right decisions? And then there's an emotional component. How are we dealing with the stresses of our everyday life that still enable us to get out there and be the leaders that we want to be? So I am on other teams now, which is great. I'm doing broadcasting, which I absolutely love. It's a huge challenge to go from, as an athlete, using your body to kind of get the job done. And now I got to use my eyes and my voice, which is something that is very new to me. So I really enjoy that. I'm involved in sports ownership. There's a soccer club in the UK I'm a part of. The Las Vegas Raiders I'm part owner of. The Las Vegas Aces, a women's basketball team I'm part of. So I still get to really be involved in sports. And all I'm trying to do now is watch other people be the best they could be. I'm trying to watch other people with their goals and dreams ahead of them, and how can I impact them in a positive way based on the people that I've been around and the lessons that I learned.
And what are you going to do with the Raiders? They're down 2-7. You've got some work to do.
I have no comment on that right now. It's pretty rough, but naturally there's a lot of pretty shitty football right now, in my opinion.
Because they're gone, right?
No, not because I'm gone. There's a lot of reasons why, and there's a lot of guys that are gone who I think there's a lot of developmental issues, I think, based on what's going on in college football. I hate the fact that you can go to the easy place and try to succeed at the easy place. And I think in some ways, the amount of money that's being made in sports and football, they're not even accountable to winning anymore. The clubs make so much money. I know people that just, hey, man, I made money. We're doing good. We did win the Super Bowl. Did you see how much money we made? And that's a different part of sports. There's so much money for players. These kids now are getting paid in college. So how can you say, hey, is money the only thing we value? I mean, to me, that wasn't. I always felt like I took less money so that we could win. So to me, it was like when I see the NFL in general, there's a developmental issue because in college, a lot of these players they don't have to learn to be competitive in college. If you're not playing here, just go to the next school. That's the shittiest lesson we could actually teach somebody. You got to find ways to dig deep, because the reality of your business and your career is overcoming adversity. And the only way to do that is to fail. And the only way to fail is to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, because you're always in your comfort zone. You're not going to fail. So if you fail and then you figure out a solution to the people you work with to overcome the failure, you gain a lot of self-confidence. And if you gain self-confidence, then the next opportunity you have to succeed, you got a much better opportunity to do just that. So to me, failure is amazing, because it teaches you and really forces you to look inside yourself about what you need to do better. I see so many athletes who are always blaming other people. They ask the quarterback, what happened? Oh, I blame the receiver. I literally am like watching the screen. What did he just say? I see other athletes blame the coach. I see coach blame the other guys behind closed doors. It's the player's fault. That's all. It's the player's fault. Oh, really? You got beat by 40 points and you had a magical coaching performance? Is that right? Instead, and then there's other leaders that I see go, I got to do a better job. I got to communicate better. I got to work harder. We got to overcome more. We got to practice harder. We got to do more of the right things. So to me, it's always pointed back at yourself. What do I need to do better to help us be more successful?
So I have a final personal question. How many of you are parents, grandparents? Okay, you are, yes? Yeah, great. When you have had as much success as you have had, it is sometimes not just overwhelming for you, but for those that we love around you. I imagine you cast a very big shadow for your kids. When you've achieved that kind of success, how, in terms of motivating them, how do you motivate them to find their own dreams, do their own successes, to not try and be you? Because that must be pretty daunting.
Yeah, so I think, first of all the parents in the room know that being a parent is probably the hardest job all of us have. And we screw up a lot, and I've screwed up a lot as a parent. So I don't want to seem like I'm some expert in parenting, because I'm certainly not that. I have 3 amazing kids that I just try to be there. I try to just be dependable and consistent for them. And honestly, whatever our kids choose, as we know, to do whatever they want to do in life, we got to support. And then again, the blessing my parents gave me was when I was that long shot as a kid who was a backup quarterback on a freshman team, they never said, man, don't do that. It's going to be too hard. Let's do something different. Let's think about another backup plan. They kind of said, you know what? Go for it. Whatever you want to be, go for it. And that's probably my parenting style. I have a son who's who's 6'5" and wants to play basketball.
Taller than you.
Yeah, he's a little taller than me. He goes to school here in New York. He's 17, and unfortunately, he jumps as high as I do. But I tell him, dude, you're going to be a stud. I said, wait till you hit your growth spurt. You're going to be jumping higher. You're going to be dunking. And whether he does or not, who cares? But I want him to know that his dad's got his back. And, you know, my middle son, it has, you know, to be a boy sucks to be Tom Brady's son in so many ways. And I try to empathize that with them. And there's a lot of challenges I faced as a kid. Nitin, you faced as a kid. And Allison, I'm sure you faced. And, you know, my kids naturally are going to be faced with their own challenges. And they got to figure out how to overcome them too. And I'll be there to support them a lot like my parents did. And I'll be learning along the way right there with them.
Well, thank you so much for your insights, for both of you spending the time here. And thanks to all of you for listening. That's our close. Thank you.
Am I going on?
Yeah, we stand right here.
Okay.
That was fucking great. Two things. He did take less money, so that way the Patriots had more money to spend on other players, and that was one of their Super Bowl winning seasons. And he was talking about, like, setting, like, being there and helping, like, being there for the people around him, and, like, he would not throw passes into dangerous situations for his wide receivers. Like, on, like, he's like, you got to set those guys up. You can't set them up for a blind catch with Ray Lewis coming. That's a death trap. And, like, especially in, like, a close game, like, that receiver's going to try to catch that ball. And then, boom, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, that's your job as the quarterback to not set them up like that. And so I was interesting. Go ahead.
You don't want to set up your receivers to get hit by, like you said, Ray Lewis or Junior Seau or something.
Yeah,
like
for real, like a blind hit by Junior Seau. Yeah, no.
I'm a big Junior Seau fan, so I had to mention him.
For real.
When it comes to winning, and these sports, it's definitely a team aspect. I know soccer is a lot different than football, but I was a part of an amazing championship community soccer team, and I'll tell you what he was talking about is. It's the person to person, the connections, the way you deal with losses and that season, we didn't even look at the losses, Beans. I mean, we literally just looked at, we're going for that goal. We're going for that trophy. Oh yeah, a couple losses. Who cares? Once it came to playoff time, man, we just buckled down. Everyone's like, we get scored on, we're going to go get 2 goals on them.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the ball from us. We're going to take it 4 times, you know, and everything just clicked. We had all these guys who loved the sport and who were like just so passionate about it, you know, and, it's so different from athletes who actually have kids as opposed to ones who don't, because it's natural for them to be like, hey, I'm making all this money, let's go out and party, blah, blah, blah. But the athletes with kids are like, hey, I'm going to go buy a second house and I'm going to go, you know what I mean, invest.
Yeah.
And living in Tom Brady's shadow must be, so horrible. And Michael Jordan's, any of those big stars, you know, because when you go to a job interview or go on a sports team, are you Tom Brady's kid? You know, I just wanted to ask. Yeah, I'm Tom Brady's kid is what they're going to answer, because they will always have, I love Tom Brady, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you want to work here? Great. They don't want to get a job because of their dad. They don't want to get onto a team because Tom Brady's your dad. Oh, I just watched him on sports news, you know, blah, blah, blah. They don't want that. They want to take it on their own.
I do want to add in that he's a very, very good broadcaster. I wasn't too sure about how he was going to do, but he's actually I enjoy his broadcasts.
Yeah. I like that they put somebody in a broadcasting position that actually knows the sport and has played it as well as they can. I really don't like that they put random sports analysts as sportscasters who have a good researchable brain for the sport. But really, if you haven't played the sport, there's so much you don't know. You know, like my example is when we watched the Super Bowl, I explained the entire game to a couple of people because they'd never watched football. They didn't know what the Super Bowl was. What just happened? Flags are getting thrown, and I'm explaining it. And
I like. I think that like Pat McAfee is a great sportscaster. I feel like Tom Brady's good. I like Tim Tebow's great on the SEC on Saturday mornings during college. You know, he's great.
Like I said, athletes that are actually like coming back to do what they know. And when they talk to you, it's like, that's a quarterback telling me this. That's a linebacker. That's a receiver. You know, like.
And I do love that. Like, you know, he speaks from. You know, he was fucking. He did work his way up through the ranks of football to become where he was, and like, you know, he has those moments like, you know, the Giants, you know, taking their perfect season from them. Stuff like that. I mean, like, that sounds like ridiculous things, but I mean, it isn't, you know, and I just think of like Tim Tebow when he went to baseball. Like, he had this amazing career, and even like his NFL career didn't pan out. Which, by the way, I want to say that I think that the Vikings should have drafted Tim Tebow. because we had set up for a good running quarterback.
You did.
But
You did. I'm gonna say, and I
Yeah.
love how Tom talks about the same way Michael Jordan talks about his early sports days, where he was actually cut from teams, or he was seventh in line. You know, he was not always the GOAT. He had to make himself the GOAT. He had to turn himself. And I was cut from my seventh grade basketball team because I wasn't good enough. I had a little tryout and I was really nervous and I made no shots and I missed a really easy layup. And I got next year,
Ooh.
that entire year without playing, I went out to my backyard, my local hoops, and I just did the Kobe Bryant. I just played by myself for a year, and all of a sudden
Oh.
next year I was on that team.
That's funny that you mentioned Kobe Bryant because in one of his first starts, he shot 3 fucking air balls, 3-pointers in a row in a playoff game. And you know what the coach said about it? He's just like, no other player on this team would have had the strength and the courage to shoot that third air ball. They would have shot the first one, they would have shot the second one, and they would have been done. He's like that. The courage that we see in Kobe Bryant, and this was during when they played the Utah Jazz in the playoffs. But
and like Jordan was still in the league. That's how long ago it was, right? You know what I mean?
That would have been 98, maybe. I could.
Yeah. So one of the years they probably actually went all the way too, because they did the three-peat, and it was only 90. What year was actually? It might have been 98. They didn't win. I can't remember. There was like 2 three-peats, but there was only a year where they didn't win. I think. Might have been 2.
All right, we'll play a song and we'll dive into dodgeball, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back outside.
You're good.
Hey, you, yeah, you, that spark in your eyes. I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough, when you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You've got that courage, you've got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When the world feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz is cheering you on every step of the way. You have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey, you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Good morning, James. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right. It's dodgeball time. Oh, thank you, Christina. Much love. Here we go. So here we go.
Good morning and welcome to another exciting edition of Dodgeball News Network. I'm your host, Dan Fielder, coming to you live from the breathtaking Titan Coliseum, where Week 3 of the Cove Dodgeball League is about to kick off. After 2 weeks of fierce competition, the league's top teams are beginning to emerge, but the road to dodgeball glory is still wide open. The Titan Coliseum, home of the Terpene Titans, provides the perfect stage for this week's action. Known for its electric atmosphere and passionate fans, this arena is a true proving ground for every team that steps onto its court. This week, the Hash Hitters and Dab Wheel Doomers are taking a breather with their scheduled bye week, while the remaining teams will fight to secure their place in the standings. With each squad eager to make their mark, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will the Kodiak Kings bounce back after their historic shutout loss? Can the Yellow Submariners ride the wave of last week's dominant performance? Or will the Titans defend their home turf and climb the standings? The journey to dodgeball supremacy continues, and the action starts right here at Titan Coliseum. Let's get ready for another thrilling week in the Cove Dodgeball League. The journey to dodgeball glory continues, and we'll be here to bring you every moment, from jaw-dropping plays to game-changing surprises. Grab your coffee, or maybe your favorite Saturday morning treat, and settle in as we kick off Week 3. Let's dive into the heart-pounding excitement of the Cove Dodgeball League, right here on Dodgeball News Network. Stay tuned, dodgeball fans, the action starts now. With the stage set here at Titan Coliseum for an action-packed Week 3, let's take a moment to rewind and look back at Thursday's matchups at Ironclad Arena. Week 2's regular games brought us intense battles, historic moments, and some standout performances that are still the talk of the league. Let's break down all the action from Thursday's thrilling games and see how it shaped the standings heading into this week. Thursday's regular week matchups at the Ironclad Arena brought the intensity we've come to expect from the Cove Dodgeball League. With 4 electrifying games on the schedule, every team left it all on the court in their pursuit of victory. Here's how the action unfolded. Match 1, Blaze Battalion versus Maple Leaf Rush. The Maple Leaf Rush continued their impressive early season form with a hard-fought win over the Blaze Battalion. Set 1 started with a false start but quickly turned into a back-and-forth slugfest. Both teams traded blows in a foul-heavy match, and it came down to a one-on-one showdown where the Rush pulled off the win. In Set 2, the Battalion came out swinging, looking to even the match, but the Rush mounted an incredible comeback in another one-on-one finish to secure the set and the match. Maple Leaf Rush win the match. Match 2, Terpene Titans versus Dab Wheel Doomers. The Dab Wheel Doomers found their rhythm in a much-needed win against the Terpene Titans. Set 1 was a competitive back-and-forth affair with both teams fighting for control, but the Doomers surged late to take the set. Set 2 followed a similar script as the teams battled down to a one-on-one finish, where the Doomers once again came out on top to seal the match. Dab Wheel Doomers win the match. Match 3, Chronic Crusaders versus Hash Hitters. The Hash Hitters delivered a dominant performance against the Chronic Crusaders. Set 1 was a foul-heavy set where the Hitters found their stride late, leaving the Crusaders unable to recover. In Set 2, the Crusaders started strong and minimized fouls, but the Hitters turned the tide with a powerful mid-set rally to close the game with ease. Hash Hitters win the match. Match 4, Kodiak Kings versus Yellow Submariners. In the final game of the day, the Yellow Submariners made history with an incredible no-foul, clean shutout victory over the Kodiak Kings. Set 1 saw the Submariners come out firing, overpowering the Kings in a tightly contested one-on-one finish. In Set 2, the Submariners delivered a flawless performance, shutting out the Kings without a single foul, a feat that marks only the 4th shutout in league history and the 2nd ever no-foul clean shutout. Yellow Submariners win the match. Thursday's games showed the league's competitive depth with standout performances and historic milestones. The Maple Leaf Rush and Yellow Submariners proved their dominance, while the Dab Wheel Doomers and Hash Hitters bounced back with decisive victories.
Hey, good morning, Stacy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right. That is our games from Thursday. We'll dive into our league standings next. Here we go.
As the dust settles from Thursday's electrifying matchups at Ironclad Arena, the league standings have begun to take shape. With every game, the battle for dominance grows fiercer, and the stakes climb higher. From teams riding high on their early season momentum to others looking to rebound, each squad's journey to dodgeball glory is reflected in the standings. Let's dive into the current rankings and see where each team stands as we head into Week 3's action at Titan Coliseum. Tied for first place, THC Troopers, 7 points. The THC Troopers are making it clear why they're considered one of the most dominant teams in the league. With a gold medal already secured and an undefeated record, Captain Zach has his squad performing at an elite level. Their success can be attributed to their flawless execution, tactical teamwork, and a roster filled with experienced players who thrive under pressure. Known for their ability to stay calm during intense moments, the Troopers have mastered the art of turning defense into offense, catching opponents off guard when it matters most. As they head into Week 3, the question isn't whether they'll keep winning, but how long they can maintain this incredible momentum. Tied for first place, Maple Leaf Rush, 7 points. The Maple Leaf Rush have hit the ground running in their debut season, stringing together back-to-back victories and earning a silver medal in the process. Captain Nicky's leadership has been a driving force for this squad, blending strategy and adaptability to overcome tough opponents. Their ability to stay composed during high-pressure moments has already made them one of the most exciting teams to watch this season. What sets the Rush apart is their knack for turning close matches into victories, showing a level of resilience that's rare for a new team. With 2 wins under their belt and confidence riding high, the Rush have quickly become one of the league's top contenders. Tied for first place, Kodiak Kings, 7 points. The Kodiak Kings have had an eventful start to the season, marked by a commanding tournament gold in Week 2 and a historic shutout loss on Thursday. While their defeat at the hands of the Yellow Submariners was a tough pill to swallow, Captain Man-Bear is not one to back down from a challenge. The Kings remain tied at the top of the standings thanks to their early success, and their physical, aggressive style of play makes them a team no one can overlook. With plenty of games left in the season, the Kings will look to regroup and reclaim their dominance, proving that their early setback was just a bump in the road. Fourth place, Yellow Submariners, 5 points. The Yellow Submariners made a massive statement in Week 2 with a clean, no-foul shutout victory over the Kodiak Kings, a performance that has cemented their reputation as one of the league's most dangerous teams. Captain Amber's ability to lead her team with precision and creativity has been on full display, guiding the Submariners to a silver medal and a historic win. Their ability to dominate both offensively and defensively makes them a balanced and unpredictable opponent. With 5 points in hand, the Submariners are looking to ride this momentum straight to the top of the standings. Tied for 5th place, Hash Hitters, 3 points. The Hash Hitters bounced back in spectacular fashion with a decisive win over the Chronic Crusaders on Thursday. Known for their aggressive and fast-paced gameplay, Captain Ash has instilled a fighting spirit in the team that makes them a threat to any opponent. Their bronze medal from the Week 2 tournament, combined with their recent victory, has shown that they're a team capable of turning things around quickly. However, consistency remains key for the Hitters as they aim to move further up the standings and solidify their place among the league's best. Tied for 5th place, Dabwheel Doomers, 3 points. The Dabwheel Doomers earned their first win of the season on Thursday with a strong performance against the Terpene Titans. Their ability to execute in critical moments and close out tight games has begun to shine, earning them a much-needed boost in the standings. While their bronze medal from Week 2 shows they have the talent to contend, the Doomers will need to find consistency if they hope to keep climbing the rankings. With their confidence building, the Doomers are shaping up to be a team to watch in the weeks ahead. 7th place, Terpene Titans, 2 points. The Terpene Titans faced a setback in Week 2 with a tough loss to the Dabwheel Doomers, but they remain in the mix thanks to their early regular season win. Captain Kells continues to push her team to new heights with her creative and unpredictable strategies, making the Titans a dangerous opponent. This week, they have the advantage of playing on their home turf at Titan Coliseum, which could provide the spark they need to bounce back. With the crowd behind them, the Titans will look to climb the standings and establish themselves as a top-tier contender. Tied for 8th place, Chronic Crusaders, 1 point. The Chronic Crusaders are still searching for their first win after a tough loss to the Hash Hitters on Thursday. Despite their struggles, the Crusaders showed glimpses of their potential during the Week 2 tournament, where they earned a bronze medal. Captain Kofsey will need to rally his team and focus on refining their gameplay to gain traction in the standings. With the season still young, The Crusaders have plenty of time to turn things around and prove they belong among the league's elite. Tied for 8th place, Blaze Battalion, 1 point. The Blaze Battalion faced a tough opponent in the Maple Leaf Rush on Thursday, resulting in a loss that highlighted areas for improvement. However, their bronze medal from Week 2 keeps them in the standings, and Captain Beanz' leadership provides a steady hand for this talented squad. Known for their tactical and disciplined approach, the battalion have the tools to rebound and make their presence felt in the coming weeks. Their journey to climb the standings starts now. 10th place, Ganja Guardians, 0 points. The Ganja Guardians have had a slow start to the season, still looking for their first win after a tough loss in Week 1. Despite their challenges, Captain Crystal's team has the potential to surprise opponents with their defensive prowess and ability to control the pace of the game. With the standings beginning to take shape, the Guardians will need to find their rhythm quickly to avoid falling further behind. This week's matchups will be a critical opportunity to get back on track. And that wraps up the current league standings as we gear up for another thrilling week of dodgeball action. The stakes are climbing higher with each passing game, and for some teams, this week could be a turning point in their season. With the standings tightening, every win and every point becomes that much more critical. The question now is, who will rise to the occasion in this week's quarterfinals? The competition is heating up, and every point earned is shaping the battle for dodgeball supremacy. With the hash hitters and dab wheel doomers on their bye week, this week's matchups will be pivotal for the teams hitting the court. We'll take a short break, but when we come back, we'll reveal the quarterfinal matchups for this week at Titan Coliseum. Who's facing off and what's at stake? Stay tuned. You're watching Dodgeball News Network.
Good morning, Angela. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right, we'll play a song as always, and then we'll reveal this morning's quarterfinal matchups. Let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
Sunlight dancing on waves of blue, palm trees whispering, sky so true. Break it down slow, pack it nice and tight, grind it up fine, everything's just right. Spark it up, watch the flame go bright, pass it around, Cove Crew's feeling light. Laughter flows with each gentle sway, drift on high, let the Cove lead the way. Island drifts and dreamlike flows, cannabis clouds where the Cove and blows, floating through life in easy streams where the sun kisses the sea and reality gleams. Island drifts let worries fly, cannabis highs under painted skies. Breathe it in, let the moments grow, and the Cove's embrace, just let it show. Light up the joint, or fill up the bowl. Take that deep breath, let it warm your soul. Feel the inhale, smooth and clean. Let the smoke swirl like a daydream. Close your eyes, feel the calm rush in. Exhale slow, let the buzz begin. Through the tides and into the sea, we're floating free. Just you, me, and the Cove's a breeze. Island drifts and dreamlike flows, cannabis clouds where the Cove and blows, floating through life in easy streams where the sun kisses the sea and reality gleams. Island drifts let worries fly, cannabis highs under painted skies. Breathe it in, let the moments grow, and the Cove's embrace, just let it show. Light up the joint, or fill up the bowl. Take that deep breath, let it warm your soul. Feel the inhale, smooth and clean. Let the smoke swirl like a daydream. Close your eyes, feel the calm rush in. Exhale slow, let the buzz begin. Through the tides and into the sea, we're floating free. Just you, me, and the Cove's a breeze. Ride the Cove vibe, roll it up slow, let the Cove vibes up the high flow. Light it up and watch it burn. Take a hit, let your soul learn.
is a step to ease, drifting along in the coast warm breeze. Island drifts and dreamlike flows, cannabis clouds where the cove and blows, floating through life in easy streams where the sun kisses sea and reality gleams. Island drifts, the worries fly, cannabis highs on the painted skies. Breathe it in, let the moments grow, and the cove's embrace, just let it show.
Love that song, man. Damn. That's a great one. Hope y'all ready for some dodgeball action. I know I am. I've been waiting all day since Thursday, which is literally 2 days away. So, you know, more than a day. Hope y'all are having a fine Saturday. I have been getting all the resin out of my pipe, and so far I got quite a bit. So I'm just gonna keep on doing that. Keep on smoking it. Who doesn't like a good resin bowl in the morning, right? What we all smoking on today? Awesome people out there. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Cheesecake. You said the magic word, Christina. You said cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I had some cheesecake the other day from the Cheesecake Factory. If you know what the Cheesecake Factory is, that place is awesome. I had some like raspberry cream, I think, or something, raspberry something, and regular. I am a fan of the like New York style cheesecake, you know, like the original or whatever you want to call it. Big fan. Woohoo! Yeah, right, Smoker. Dang, mango diesel. What's up with the mango apricot? Any of those like sweeter on the fruit side is so much better. Oh, yeah, I had this apricot mango crumble that I used to get from the dispensary. Actually, I might get some soon. I haven't had dabs in so long, and it was so tasty and good. You could burn your dabs, or you could do like a low temp. It didn't matter. It was all good. So yeah. Oh, great Saturday. We have an awesome Sunday. I can't wait. Yes, ooh, turtle cheesecake. I don't think I've had that, Smoker, but damn, yeah, autocorrect on that one. Even though I was like, yeah, train bowl, that's good. I knew what you were saying. I knew you meant resin, right? Resin. I love that when everything came out. It was like, we're pressing this stuff. It's live rosin. I was like, okay, what's live resin? Well, they use stuff in the making of the resin, and they don't use as much stuff in the making of the rosin. And I was like, oh, and then someone's like, oh, solventless or solvent, use. And I was like, you're using too many big words for this pothead. And I'm like, what does that mean? It just means they used stuff or they didn't. And I was like, oh, well, why didn't you just say it like that? And why you gotta make it all weird, right? Don't make it weird. We're potheads. We just want it like straight, give it to us straight. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've actually been to the Cheesecake Factory, but eating their cheesecake was absolutely amazing. Yeah. They sell it in stores too, like by the slice and all that stuff too. So yeah. Whew, pretty cold, about 10 degrees Fahrenheit today. I'm pretty sure Beanz was What up, Candy Monkeys? How you doing? Yeah, I know. I had some blueberry
Well, I'm back,
cheesecake the
sorry.
other day. You good? Okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. We just talking weed and
Good morning,
cheesecake.
Candy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Sorry. Good.
Oh, we're just talking weed and cheesecake and weed. And Christina had a mango diesel cart. I was like, oh, mango. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, Dad.
All right. 1 second. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Dodgeball News Network. The atmosphere here at Titan Coliseum is electric as we gear up for this morning's quarterfinal matchups. The road to dodgeball glory continues, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Each team will leave it all on the court as they battle for a spot in this afternoon's semifinals. Let's dive into the matchups for this morning's action. Match 1, Ganja Guardians versus Terpene Titans. The Ganja Guardians are eager to find their rhythm and secure their first win of the season. Captain Crystal's team brings a defensive mindset to the court, but they'll face a tough challenge against the Titans, who have the advantage of home turf. Captain Kells and her squad are known for their creative and unpredictable style of play, and they'll be looking to feed off the energy of the Titan Coliseum crowd. This matchup is the perfect way to kick off the morning. Match 2, THC Troopers versus Kodiak Kings. Two of the league's heavyweights collide in this must-watch showdown. The undefeated THC Troopers, led by the tactical brilliance of Captain Zach, face the Kodiak Kings, who are determined to bounce back after last week's historic shutout loss. Captain Man-Bear's squad is looking to reassert themselves as a dominant force, while the Troopers aim to solidify their place at the top of the standings. Expect a physical, high-energy battle with plenty of fireworks. Match 3, Yellow Submariners versus Maple Leaf Rush. Momentum meets precision in this exciting matchup between the Yellow Submariners and the Maple Leaf Rush. Captain Amber Submariners are riding high after their clean, no-foul shutout victory, but Captain Nikki's Rush have been unstoppable with back-to-back wins this season. Both teams are at the top of their game, and this clash has all the makings of a classic. Which captain will lead their team to victory in this high-stakes quarterfinal? Match 4, Blaze Battalion versus Chronic Crusaders. The morning wraps up with two teams looking for redemption. The Blaze Battalion and Chronic Crusaders have both struggled to find their footing early this season, and this game presents a pivotal opportunity to change their trajectory. Captain Beanz will rely on his team's tactical discipline, while Captain Kofsey will look to rally his squad's resilience and fighting spirit. With so much on the line, this matchup is sure to end the quarterfinals with a bang. And there you have it. This morning's quarterfinal matchups are set, and the stage is primed for an unforgettable day of dodgeball action. With so much on the line, every play, every point, and every decision could shape the path to victory. The excitement is just beginning, and we'll be with you every step of the way, bringing you all the highlights and key moments as the day unfolds. For now, it's time to let the players take the court and show us what they're made of. Before the action begins, we pause to honor our country with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. And now, with the anthem complete and the energy in the arena reaching a fever pitch, it's time to get down to business. The court is set, the players are ready, and the journey to dodgeball glory continues here at Titan Coliseum. Stay tuned all day for live updates, highlights, and expert analysis. This is Dodgeball News Network.
Much love, Dan. Thank you, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Kimmy. I don't know if I said good morning to you yet. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Yvonne. I hope you guys are all having wonderful mornings. All right. Need this here.
Steiner's ready. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Not dodging a wrench. You're not dodging a ball. Let's go.
Let's
I really
fucking go.
No, I
Yeah.
really hope they make Dodgeball 2. I know Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out soon, and I'm pumped. I always forget that the wife from oh god, what's that dang show? Modern Family or whatever is actually the girlfriend from Happy Gilmore.
I'm just setting the wheel up quick.
Yeah, you're good. The amazing new wheel that you've set up for us. Yeah. Oh no, do you drink tea, Kimmy? Tea with a little bit of honey is always good to soothe
She
you.
likes some tea.
Oh, I'm a big tea drinker. I grew up drinking tea because when I was 3 years old, my grandma thought maybe we shouldn't give him coffee, but tea's okay. And I used to stay up late playing crib and drinking tea from about 3 years old up. Crib's a great game, man. I love Crib, man. What a good little card game.
I think what you're referring to, as I know of it as, is cribbage.
Yeah, cribbage, yeah.
I don't know.
No, you're right. I short form some things. I just don't mean to. It's just,
You're good.
I guess
sometimes I just know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's all that overly Canadian shit. Oh, man.
All right, I just need to grab the reps quick.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a bye week this week with the Kings. That'd be good. We chill after our.
I wish I could tell everybody what weeks the bye weeks are, but
no.
Maybe in another season we can change up how we do it, but I don't like to change things in the middle of dodgeball season.
Well, no offense, Zach, or the DHC Troopers, when you were like Kodiak Kings versus Troopers, I was like, fuck.
All right. Our first game of the morning is the Ganja Guardians versus the THC Troopers. Let me grab the players quick. Or the Trooping Titans. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He's putting the right things on the board and saying the wrong things. We got you, Beanz. We got you. Okay, there we go. Ooh, never heard of the marshmallow root, but okay. Yeah, I know that. That's why I don't drink tea. I actually don't drink a lot of tea unless I'm out of coffee, which is going to happen in about an hour. Yeah, if I drink too much tea, it actually makes me sick. It's got a lot of caffeine in it. But caffeine free, yeah, definitely. My favorite tea ever was you guys are going to think I'm crazy. It was
well, I mean, I think we already do. I mean, go ahead.
It was chocolate chip mint tea. And you're like, oh yeah, right. No, it's actually from my historic.
Basement Brawl wheel was very chocolate chip minty.
It was very, very chocolate chip minty / Seattle Kraken. I actually like the Kraken colors. Very Seattle. Technically, Kel's team would be the Kraken.
I'm gonna try to do it maybe that way and see how that works.
That's what she said. Sorry. Oh, I don't forget what the heck I was watching. I was watching someone else's show, and they were like, "That's what she said." I was like, "We say that all the time." I was like, "It's not just us." It's awesome. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. The bye week definitely throws a wrench, pun intended, into the mix of things, especially for the people who are getting a bye week, and at the bottom, it's technically not so good. I mean, you don't move up or down, but then the other teams do, right? So it's a catch-22.
All right.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Ooh, I did like the Nux in the basement brawl wheel. That was cool. The Nux in the middle of the wheel.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that.
That was cool.
Sorry, 1 second.
You're good. You're good. I just love how it's still dark out here and it's like 7 a.m. It's just so awesome. Oh, there's the train. The train.
The Bears, the train, the plane.
Yeah. I got to get pictures of the train too, because like I said, it wraps around the mountain that's alongside the river. So the shots of the train will be pretty cool. Have like the river and the mountain and stuff in it. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we have two.
I think
two
now
rivers.
we're ready-ish.
Are we ready-ish? We ready-ish? Ish. That's Beanz' favorite word, by the way. Is the ish. It works with every word.
Ish.
It absolutely ish.
It works so well-ish. All right, here we go. 5-on-5 dodgeball.
Dodgeball-ish.
Dodgeball-ish. Ooh, Guardian down. Dodgeball. That's definitely a foul.
That's definitely an early foul, too. Early foul.
Oh, it still says Turf Warrior down. I'll change that after this game.
I mean, we are on the Terpene Titans turf.
True that. That is true.
Not anymore. Sorry.
All right, here we go. 5-on-4 dodgeball.
I just love that he resigned, and within like 6 hours, there was a comedy show like mocking it up. I was like, oh, you guys are awesome.
Tighten down.
Damn. The best line was, a lot of you thought I wasn't trying while I was premiering. It's like, I was definitely trying. I was very trying. Like trying our patience.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Another foul.
Ooh, foul on the A side. 4-on-4 dodgeball. Oh yeah. Tighten down. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know who I want to win.
Yeah, this one's kind of a hard one for me because I've always kind of been going for the Ganja Guardians, but then I was a Terpene Titan last season, so I'm going for the Ganja Guardians actually.
Ooh, tighten down. 4-on-2 dodgeball.
I still can't believe we had a 3-way tie for first. That's
crazy.
I don't think that's happened yet, has it? Well, it might have. Might have.
Tighten down. Uh-oh. 4-on-1. One foul on each side. Dodgeball.
Damn.
Guardians coming out firing this morning.
I think they're fired up, man. They need to kickstart their season, I think, is what's going on.
Yeah.
You know who I've been watching lately? That news weather guy who keeps throwing Dr. Dre songs into his music and stuff. He is so cool, man. Yeah, I love that guy. Oh, he sits through the weather report, and then he's like, all the way to the window and the wall. And then he was doing apple bottom jeans. You see, the temperature this week's going to get low. And I was like, oh, he's going in. Like, he does it so good. He's like, I wonder what song they're going to, like, actually catch me up on where they're like, yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, there's a handful that it wouldn't end well.
I just love how he actually makes it work during a weather report. He can rap and mix things up all you want. He's making the weather sound cool. It's like, I like weather now. It's all hip-hop. Hip-hop weather. Ooh, I like it. Set one going to the Guardians.
No, wrong one.
Yeah, like Beanz was saying, got cleanly shut out on Thursday. I think that's payback for me switching teams.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. That's karma. That's okay. We're gonna come out on top at the end of the season. That's right.
What did you say? Now
we are going for the Danley Cup or bust. Danley Cup or bust.
I like that.
Yeah.
Our name's engraved in the Danley Cup, bro. Let's go Blazers. Hey, good morning, Trista. We're just hanging out playing dodgeball. Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
How's the weather over there? We had like fucking minus 12 or 14 Celsius, I think.
All right, here we go. Set 2. Turpin Titans, you got to win it to stay in it. Dodgeball.
Damn, son.
Tighten down. Oh, I didn't change it. It's still turtle.
How many nose stabs you had this morning?
A couple and a half.
Couple and a half, yeah.
5 on 4. Dodgeball. Just a fewish.
Fewish, yeah. See? Always comes back to the ish. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. That was a good call. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, it was a little Toto. Hold the line. Sorry.
Foul on the A side. Here we go. Dodgeball. 5 on 4.
I feel like teams have been very aggressive lately. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As I call it.
A lot of rivalries forming early. A lot of teams playing against each other early. A lot, which I don't. So the way that the schedule is made is completely random.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here we go. 5 on 4. Dodgeball.
Yeah, he does.
Honestly, it's all determined by a fucking spin wheel on who plays each other.
I was gonna say I can literally vouch that Beanz does not just pick the matches. It is total random. He showed me how he did it. Random as fuck.
Tighten down.
So
5 on 3. Dodgeball. 2 fouls on the A side.
Right.
Go ahead. Sorry. No.
I was going to say the fact that teams play each other more than once is still, even in a row, is absolutely random. Like, it's so random.
Guardian down.
I guess that's what makes it a little bit exciting too, is the fact that the randomness really determines like the games and everything. You know, it is. Well,
it's very interesting that like you look at the wheel spins over the whole course of the season, and the winning team of them. You know, it's very intriguing.
Well, I mean,
Guardian down.
With
Titans
Beanz being captain, they are. With Beanz being a captain, it wouldn't be fair if you were picking the matches. I'm like, well, we're winning, but you know, we're gonna put the two.
Right. I always love it when the Blake Battalion play the Chronic Crusaders. That was an early rivalry that formed naturally. The Hash Hitters and the Yellow Submariners rivalry seem to die off, and that's shifting to other teams.
I feel like the THC Troopers and I are starting up
some sort of a rivalry. Yeah, that's what's happening. The Yellow Submariners, the Yellow Submariners, and the Rush, and the Turpin Titans and the Dadwell Doomers.
Yes, which is on odd rivalry.
Hey, good morning, Justin. How are you?
What's up, man? Is that the third A?
That's the third A.
Get the A out of here, eh? Go have some Putin.
All right. Third foul, 3 on 2. Titans, you got to win it. Stay in it. Dodgeball. Yeah, I watched on YouTube for a little bit, and then I switched it and passed out.
What's that?
Last night, Basement Brawl after party show.
Oh, yeah.
The after show.
Yeah, I was there for a little bit.
Tighten down. 2 on 2. Come on. Who's going to be? Guardians, if you win it, you win it. Dodgeball.
Yeah, it was really awesome that your brother brought up the dice when Europe pulled them up. He's like, oh, those are the dice. I was like, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the dice are a good time. Tighten down. 2 on 1 dodgeball. Who's it going to be?
I rolled my first snake eyes. Hope I don't do that again.
Oh, snap. Guardian down. 1 on 1. Both teams wasted 2 fouls because if it lands on the B side, it's count.
Right?
Dodgeball. Titans, you got to win it to stay in it. Guardians, if you want, you move on. And it's over.
No third set. No sudden death. First match.
Damn, Guardians aren't fucking around.
I told you, man. They're fired up, man. They want to come back hard. They want to come back fast. They're going to be, I think that they're going to form some rivalries here this week, and we're going to see the Guardians climb up in the standings going into Thursday and next weekend's tournament. It's going to be very exciting. It's awesome to see the rivalries form because it seems like how random the teams and get matches are picked, they still end up landing on each other. Like
I know, right?
it's like a manifesting like these teams must play each other. You know, it's like Army versus Navy when the rivalries come up, eh?
For real. All right, our
Oh,
next
yeah.
match we got the THC Troopers versus the Kodiak Kings.
THC Troopers have always been a strong team. I don't know
Yeah,
if
they've always been a pretty good team.
have they ever even had a losing season? Really? Like,
If it was, it would have been early before. You know, like I don't remember much from the first season.
Yeah, because
I have to go way back in the annals.
In the dodgeball lore.
Dodgeball lore. Much love THC Troopers, but I'm probably gonna have to root for the Kings on this one.
Yeah, your brother's first experience with the dice. That was cool, man. I was talking about the dice. The dice went on vacation for a while, and then they just came back with a friend. I was like, there's 3 dice now. So you get the snake eyes. So it's a 1 roll after the snake eyes, and then you add that roll. So I got 6 the first roll, and then 8. So my first dice was 14.
All right, Mamby, Beezy, here we go.
Let's go, Kings!
5-on-5 dodgeball.
Consistency is king.
Trooper down. 5-on-4 dodgeball. Oop. Kodiak King down. 4-on-4 dodgeball. Trooper down. Who's next? Here we go. 4-on-3 dodgeball.
Hey.
Chiefs foul on the A side.
BRB.
You get 4-on-3. 1 foul dodgeball. Oh shit. King down. 3-on-3 dodgeball. King down. Troopers take the lead. Dodgeball. Foul on the A side. All right, 3-on-2. 2 fouls on the A side. Dodgeball. Dang, this match is ridiculous. Trooper down. 2-on-2 dodgeball. Who's it gonna be? Oh, foul on the A side. That's number 3. Again, we'll see you next set. 2-on-2 dodgeball. Who's it gonna be? Kodiak King down. 2-on-1 dodgeball. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's over.
It's okay. It's only set one. Set one. We got this, Kings. Come on. Time to come back. Oh. Yeah, it's a wee bit cold outside. Don't really like it. My phone don't like it either.
All right.
Oh, man. One advantage of the weather, I was able to get all the resin out of my pipe by tapping the crap out of it. Oh, such good resin. What's up?
He goes in and out every once in a while.
Yeah, today's one of the colder days we've had in probably a month. Hasn't really dipped down. We're about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Plus, my whole family's sleeping, so I kind of got to be quiet. But that's
It's
cool.
early as fuck there yet.
Pardon?
It's early as fuck there yet.
Yeah, it's still dark out here. 7:30. We live up in the mountains. We get like 5 hours of daylight. It gets dark around 4-ish, I think now. It was 3:30 earlier in December. Like about 8:30 to 3:30 was our only light. And then we live in the crest of a mountain, so the sun comes up over part of a mountain and it goes down behind the backside of our mountain over here. It's kind of cool because it comes up on the back of the house and then goes down in the other front side of the house. In the summer,
here we go.
Great.
Kings, you gotta win it. Saying it. Dodgeball. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Trooper down.
I gotta say, I'm loving the new wheel too, man.
I love it. It's so cool.
Oh, it's just so conveniently nice to see. Like,
I do wish I want to figure out a way to be able to tell which players are which, but I'll figure it out. 5-on-4 dodgeball.
Yeah, if only you could put like a colorful dot on each team member or something, just like one, you know.
I have a few different ideas. Trooper down.
You? A few ideas? No.
Dodgeball. 5-on-3. No fouls. Who's it gonna be?
Like a few thousand ideas.
Dang, the Kodiak Kings are saying not so quick.
I mean, it must be still a gold medal shining pretty shining bright for us.
They have a gold medal too. Foul on the B side.
Yeah, but they always have medals. Always.
5-on-2 dodgeball.
Oh, shut up.
There it is.
Look, I don't know who. I don't want the Troopers to win, but the Kodiaks don't need any more points either.
4-on-2 dodgeball.
I need the Blaze Battalion to get all them damn points, man. You know what I mean?
King down. Yes, the nice thing about winning a quarterfinals match game is it guarantees you at least 1 point dodgeball.
Yeah. Yeah. And
but I like how it doesn't affect your record. So, I mean, like, it doesn't hurt you to not to lose during the weekend. It just hurts you by the other teams around you winning.
Yeah.
Ooh, King down.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
2-on-2 dodgeball. Foul on the A side. Cheers, cheers. 2-on-2 dodgeball. Foul on the A side. All right, 2 fouls on the A side, 1 on the B side, 2 on 2. Kings, you got to win it to stay in it. Dodgeball. Dang, that A ref is busy this morning.
I told you, man. It's been a foul-heavy season.
All right, that's his 3rd foul. Here we go, 2 on 2 dodgeball. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, Yvonne. Dang.
Why are you licking my coat?
Kings down. 2 on 1. Dodgeball. Hi, Giddy. Dang, here we go.
Let's go.
1 on 1. Can they do it? Dodgeball.
Let's go.
And the Kodiak Kings even the set match. What's the kitty's name, Man-Bear?
Spirit.
Spirit.
And she is 3. I want to say 3 years old, 2 or 3 years old. She was very small. She was to run to the litter too. I know. He's good. Yeah, she came in an alpha with my other 2 cats, Nova and Ziggy. They were like, "Hey, welcome to our house." She'd be like, "Yeah, F you, it's my fault.
It's my welcome to my house, you mean? Hey,
Yeah.
Good morning, Jeremy. How are you this morning, Boxman?
I don't know. Nova let me pick her up. She's a little sketchy. I swear Nova's got PTSD somehow, but I don't know for what. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Hey, what up, Sam Quick? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out playing dodgeball. All right, sudden death.
Yeah. That's a great movie. Puss in Boots? Hell yeah. The best character in Shrek was a damn cat. I mean, Donkey was good, but come on, cat was classic. Every single one of us would love to have a cat who acted like Zorro.
All right, here we go. Sudden death. Winner moves on to this afternoon. Who's it going to be? Dodgeball.
Okay. See what's up.
Kodiak King down.
I really feel like this is going to be the season rivalry right here for us.
Dodgeball. Well, this is a position-breaking match. One of you guys is gonna,
yeah.
Yep. Because that point will shift you guys it up. So
depending on the other match, the other matches are very determining wise too, because depending
even
on
the Yellow Submarines Maple Leaf Rush, that's a 3rd place, basically. What like a trooper down. Dodgeball. They're right next to each other in the standings. There we go.
Yeah, I knew what you were saying. That's not a word, but
King down. 4 on 3 dodgeball.
I mean, and the weekend's so exciting because there's a little bit more points when you win big. So
yeah, the gold medal will do a lot.
Yeah, basically set the standings where they are because of the medals.
Down. All right, Jeremy, here we go. First match of the game of the day was the Ganja Guardians versus the Terpene Titans. The Ganja Guardians won that match in 2 sets. 2 out of 3 sets. The first 2 sets. Match 2, THC Troopers versus Kodiak Kings is what we're doing right now. And we're in sudden death, the 3rd set. No fouls. 4 on 2 dodgeball.
Yeah, the no fouls thing worries me.
Hash Hitters and Dabble Doomers are on their bye week. We are at Titan Coliseum, home of the Terpene Titans, which is sad because they lost.
BA.
Foul on the B side. 4 on 2 dodgeball.
Turkey. Eat on turkey.
second foul on the B side. 4-on-2 dodgeball, 2 fouls on the B side. And we had Tom Brady as our Martin speaker.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Good. Yeah. Have you seen the roast of Tom Brady? It's got Kill Tony on it. It's absolutely awesome. That's so good.
Trooper down. 3-on-2 dodgeball.
The best was, hey, Gronkowski, that's Kevin Hart, not your shadow.
Kodiak King down.
Oh, guys, we got this. It's our fighter back
one.
Come on. You know, like Robert
fouls on the B side.
Right? Robert Downey Jr., Kim Kardashian, really good comeback stories. Stop spinning. No.
Foul on the A side.
Crap.
Here we go. 3-on-1 dodgeball. 2 fouls on the B side, 1 on the A side.
No! It's over. Good match. See, I knew it. See, I shouldn't have been so worried, but then I should have been. But then I shouldn't have been, but then I should have been.
Kings down. THC Troopers move on.
Someone's got to beat them, man. We're doing fish for dinner, too. My daughter's birthday coming. My wife makes a really good beer batter. She's going to deep fry some fish and probably buy some pre-made wedges. They got some really nice seasoned Kavanaugh wedges we've been buying. Kavanaugh's the company, I think. Yeah. Hey, man, Troopers have always been strong, man. That's why I was worried when he was like, oh, Kings versus the Troopers. I was like, ah. You know what? We've had some good matches, but I think they've beat us more than I beat them.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good game. All right.
Okay,
we'll play a song or maybe 2, and then we'll dive into our second half of Dodgeball this morning. We got the Yellow Submariners and Maple Leaf Rush coming up next.
Woo!
Let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
The sun's sitting high, skies open and blue. Rolling one up with my favorite crew. Palm trees dance as the laughter flows in our Cove hideaway where good vibes grow. Nothing but warmth, nothing but ease. Just rare friends like these, the finest breeze. Pack it tight, make it right, pass it around. Friends, this true joy's always found. Rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the Cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align with every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the Cove together, feeling our best. Stories and memories light up the day. Under blue skies we carry away. The oceans hum, waves rolling by, sharing secrets, time slips by. Beans on the beat, coffee's laugh so bright. Beanz and Man-Bear just feels right. With every roll, the bond grows tight. In this Cove, everything feels like rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the Cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align with every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the Cove together, feeling our best. Rare, nowhere else we'd rather be. Bound by smoke and laughter, wild and free. Whoa, rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the Cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align with every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the Cove together, feeling our best.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
In the Cove where the vibes are high, grab your stash, let the smoke rise to the sky. Roll it up, pack it tight, feel the fire ignite. From blunts to bongs, it's a stoner's delight. Pineapple rigs, the dab torch gleams. Edibles hit harder than your wildest dreams. Grab a joint, light it slow, pass around the scene. In the Cove, every session's evergreen. From spliffs in the sun to pipes by moonlight, we're sparking that shit, living the high life. Spark it up, pass around, feel the vibes and the sound. Take a hit, let it flow. In the Cove, we let it grow. Spark that shit, let's take it higher. Feel the beat and light the fire. Blaze it up, the Cove's alive. This is where the high vibes thrive. Vapes in the air, clouds all around. Gravity bongs make the best sounds. Hit the dab rig, watch the smoke twirl. Edible brownies take you round the world. Coconut hookahs, flavor so sweet. Sparking pre-rolls as the rhythms beat. In the Cove, we're blazing as one. Every puff is a piece of the sun. Spark it up, pass it around, feel the vibes and the sound. Take a hit, let it flow. In the Cove, we let it grow. Spark that shit, let's take it higher. Feel the beat and light the fire. Blaze it up, the Cove's alive. This is where the high vibes thrive. In the air, clouds all around. Gravity bongs make the best sounds. Hit the dab rig, watch the smoke twirl. Edible brownies take you round the world. Coconut hookahs, flavor so sweet. Sparking pre-rolls as the rhythms beat. In the Cove, we're blazing as one. Every puff is a piece of the sun. Spark it up, pass it around, feel the vibes and the sound. Take a hit, let it flow. In the Cove, we let it grow. In the Cove, we vibe all night. Spark that shit and feel alright.
Love that song, man. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Love that one, Beanz. Yeah.
All right, are we ready for Dodgeball one?
Hell yeah.
All right, Maple Leaf, Yellow Submariners.
We're at the home of the Terpene Titans.
All right. All right, set one. Here we go. 5-on-5. Who's it going to be? Dodgeball.
Vicki's on the rush, isn't she?
Vicki is on the rush.
Nice.
Submariner down. Come on, Submariners. You got this. 5-on-4 Dodgeball.
Like I said, until I fight them, I'm going for the rush and the Guardians and the Crusaders. That's it.
Foul on the A side. 5-on-4 Dodgeball. Oh no.
Oh no. That was Nova I picked up too. She don't let me pick her up. That's why I had to be quick.
5-on-3 dodgeball.
I swear Ziggy's like a mini Maine Coon too. He's just smaller, but he looks like it.
There we go. Rush down. 4-on-3 dodgeball. 1 foul on the A side.
What's our final match of the day?
Blaze Battalion Chronic Crusaders.
Oh, right. Ooh, I'm calling match of the day for that one.
That should be a good match. Usually, those are pretty good matches. Rush down. 3-on-3 dodgeball.
Well, hey, I know I've been beaten by the Troopers, but I really don't think I've been blown out by them. So
it was a good match. Not like you were with Submariners.
Oh my God, yeah.
Rush down.
We definitely hit the gym that day.
No Timmies. That was all. It was too much Timmies. It was all the Timmies that did it.
Yeah, it was. Dude, do you want to hear the worst thing that almost made me cry last night? You're gonna laugh because it has to do with Timmies.
What?
Well, you know how I almost got attacked by a dog trying to get my daughter's friend home. So we went the long way around, and on the way back, we saw a partially squished box of Tim Hortons donuts with a few still sitting there on the road. And I walked by, and I was like,
no,
like Stella, like.
Yes. All right, 3-on-2, 2 fouls on the A side dodgeball. That's.
I was like, what? I was like, what happened? Was it a drive-by? If it was a drive-by, they didn't even take the donuts.
Mariner down. 2-on-2 dodgeball. Come on, Mariners. Stop. No.
Don't stop a rock.
Nice foul.
That was close.
Two on two. 2 fouls on the A side, 1 on the B side. Dodgeball. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Did they turkey? Or that double?
That's a double. Let's go. 2 fouls on each side. 2-on-2 dodgeball.
So no matter what, if it lands on a ref right now, they gone.
Yep.
Like
go.
Stop. You only get one of those per match. The go stops.
The go stops. The band name. 2-on-1 dodgeball.
Let's go, Rush.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Sorry. What are you waiting for? What do you want? What? When can you back on you? Yeah, some good dodgeballing today, that's for sure. I'm just saying, man. I mean, I know we may have had a couple losses in the last couple of dodgeball days, but the expansion teams are coming out with some some gumption. They're coming out with some. I don't care if we're an expansion team. We're not ending up in the last of the last places.
Well, the Maple Leaf Rush have won both of their regular season games.
Yep.
The Kodiak Kings have a gold medal, and the Maple Leaf Rush have a silver medal.
Yeah, so that's why me losing was bad, because it knocks me out of first no matter what. Well, actually, this match will be no matter what, I'm out of first. We both are.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 5-on-5, set 2 dodgeball. Who's it going to be? Submariners, you got to win it. Stay in it. No, that's the opposite of winning it, staying in it.
Rush are coming out freaking heavy, man.
Submariner down. 5-on-4 dodgeball.
If I had to compare the Rush to anybody, it'd be the Vegas Golden Knights. They were so good with Marc-Andre Fleury. So good.
Submariner down. Come on, Submariners. 5-on-3 dodgeball. No fouls.
Hey, actually, wasn't he on soda? Didn't he just retire, Fleury?
Yeah, I don't know if he is retired. I'm not sure if he's still playing, but he was playing for Minnesota.
Yeah, he played his last game in the stadium or something I seen the other night.
Okay. Submariner down. Come on, Submariners. 5-on-2. Let's go, dodgeball. There we go. Come on. Maple Leaf Rush down. 4-on-2 dodgeball. Still no fouls.
See, you just jinxed the foul guy.
Foul on the A side.
When I call him the Jinx Master 5000, it's true. Just kidding.
Dodgeball. 4-on-2. Let's go.
You know, that's how infomercials work, eh? It's something 5,000 or something with a big number. It's like, oh, it's not a regular treadmill. It's a treadmill 2,000. Let's go.
All right, rush down. Let's go. Dodgeball. 3-on-2. 1 foul. Let's fucking go.
Let's not and say we did.
2-on-2. Dodgeball. 1 foul.
Yeah, giggity, giggity, giggity.
No.
Rush.
Submariner down. 2-on-1. Come on, dodgeball. Let's go. One-on-one. Let's go, dodgeball.
Damn.
Let's go.
We are headed to sudden death.
Rush down. Submariners win it. That's a good comeback.
I mean, so far. Was that first or second set?
Second set.
Saturday. Can't wait for Sunday too. Sunday fun days on the weekend. Starting to get light out. 8 o'clock, yeah.
All right, sudden death. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, sudden death dodgeball, third set. Here we go. Dodgeball.
Rush. Go, 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 go. A little further. Just a little bit further. Just a B to A.
Ooh, false start.
BRB.
What? All right, here we go. 5-on-5. Dodgeball. No. Submariner down. 5-on-4. Dodgeball.
Slow down. Slow. Oh.
Follow on the A side. 5-on-4. Dodgeball. Come on, let's go. Winner moves on in this set. Dang, 2 fouls.
It's been a dirty foul season, man. Come on.
Dodgeball. It has been 5-on-4. Let's go. No, Submariner down. 5-on-3. Dodgeball. Let's go, Reeners.
Rush.
Let's go.
Submariner's not backing down.
4-on-3. Dodgeball. Who's moving on? Let's go. 3-on-3. 2 fouls on the A side, 1 on the B side. Dodgeball. Foul on the B side. 2-and-2. 3-on-3. Here we go. Dodgeball. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, Rush. Time for a comebacker, fighter backer moment.
Rush down. 3-on-2. Dodgeball. Ooh, Submariner down. Come on, Mariners. 2-on-2. 2 fouls on each side. Dodgeball.
Ooh. Refs be hit, they be gone.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I should technically be going for the Rush to not win because of standings, but I like them and I want them to do well.
2-on-1 Dodgeball. Let's go. Got this.
For some reason, Beans, I don't know why I'm not a Submariner fan.
Oh, come on. Go, go, go. It's not enough. Fuck. That sucks.
Hey, Beans, why wouldn't I like this Yellow Submariners? Right, they shut me out.
That's probably why.
That's probably why. Good precedent on that one.
Damn. Well, that's shitty.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of predictiveness in what I talk about because I keep saying the Rush are not going away. They literally keep coming back. They don't have all the victories and all the medals, but they're not going anywhere. The Rush are not going anywhere. That's all I got to say. Good job, Rush. Oh, what did I just do? I pushed the wrong button. Yeah, man. Come down to the end of the season. I guarantee it's going to be like Rush are going to be in the top 4 for sure, man. They're too strong. Too strong, man.
All right, let's fucking go. Match 4 of this morning. Blaze Battalion, Chronic Crusaders.
Oh my God.
Let's go, Blazers. Let's go.
It's the Beanz and Nader versus the Coffinator. Final match. Be good. Sorry. I've seen a lot of Mortal Kombat posts lately.
Love some Mortal Kombat.
You probably will, Amber. You probably will get them next time because the Yellow Submariners do have a good history of being fighter backers. I'm just saying there's some history there.
Their second set to win that was a really good comeback fighter back moment.
Fighter back, so hard not to say the other one. The Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Yellow Submariners embrace their comebacker status.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Battalion.
5-on-5, Blaze Battalion, Chronic Crusaders. Who's going on to the afternoon? Dodgeball.
So far, the troopers and the rush are moving forward. And
The Guardians, the Troopers, and the Rush.
yes. Ooh, that's going to be hard. If the Guardians face the rush, I don't know who to go for on that.
5-on-4, Dodgeball. Let's go, Blazers.
Scroll Crusaders, man. I got to go for Coffee on this one. You know
Where?
why, Beans. You know why.
Crusaders down. 4-on-4, Dodgeball.
I just want to see the Crusaders have a better season. That's what I'm getting at, man. They gotta get it, man. I gotta be hungry like the wolf.
Crusader down. 4-on-3, Dodgeball. No.
Yes.
Blazer down. 3-on-3, Dodgeball. Let's go.
It's okay. Crusaders, we have to fight her back a moment right here. Let's go.
3-on-2. We got this, Blazers. Dodgeball. No.
Let's go.
Two on two. Still no fouls. Dodgeball. Crusader down. 2-on-1. Dodgeball.
Come on, Crusaders. This fat boy slim this. Right here. Right now. Right here.
Damn it.
I was going to say, yeah, okay. He go. Or is he still there?
Nope, foul on the B side. Still 2-on-1.
Oh, okay. Right.
Here we go. Dodgeball.
Go.
Oh, this is such bullshit.
And it's a foul on the B side. The bullshit side.
2-on-1 Dodgeball. This is bullshit. Let's go, Blazers. Come on. We can do this. 2-on-1. 1 foul on the A side. 2 on the B side. Dodgeball. You motherfuckers.
Oh. Say it again. Say it every single time.
Blaze Battalion down.
Anxiety, thy name is Dodgeball.
1-on-1. Dodgeball. Come on, Blazers. We got this.
Oh.
Let's go. Crusader down.
Here's a close one. Between the Blaze Battalion, the Maple Rush, and the THC Troopers, you get a little worried out here in the Dodgeball world. You all seem to be dominating every season except for one when I wasn't here. That doesn't count. I wasn't here. I didn't seen it. Ted.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, Blazers. Good morning, Pat Mams. How are you?
What's going on? We are just playing dodgeball. Last game of the morning, leading to the afternoon semifinal finals. So far, great matches, being so far great.
Yeah, it's been a great morning at Dodgeball. All right. Crusaders, you got to win it. Stay in it. Blazers, if we win it, we move on. Let's go. Dodgeball. Yeah. And we're also tied in the standings too.
Oh,
5-on-4 dodgeball.
that's right. So many determining matches today.
Ooh, Chronic Crusader down. Oh, you're very welcome, Sweet Rock. I hope you're having a dope-ass, wonderful day at dodgeball. 5-on-3.
Definitely a shuffle up in the standings after today.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Good foul. Good foul, Blazers.
Yeah, watch them elbows, guys.
Foul on the A side. 5-on-3 dodgeball.
Yeah, normally Pat would be outside. It's a little too cold for me right now. My feet are starting to get feeling back, so that's good.
Nice.
No.
Crusader down.
So I gotta ask, when he loses, do you message him?
No.
Okay, good. When he wins, though.
No.
Yeah.
I usually tell him later on when I see him. 5-on-2 dodgeball.
He could be listening. We should be careful.
No.
Yes. 5-on-2. Who'd you bribe?
Blazer down. 4-on-2. We got this, Blazers. Dodgeball.
Yeah. What you got is a target on your back.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. No, it ain't gonna happen.
No way.
Ah.
There's no way. There was no way. The mosquitoes were way too bad. There was no way.
Italianer down. 3-on-2. Let's go, Blazers. Let's keep this lead. Dodgeball. There we go.
Fudge in a bucket.
Crusader down. 3-on-1. Let's go, Blazers. Dodgeball. Only one foul this set.
Wow. No, yes. I was going to say no, but yes. We'll take the foul.
Foul on the B side. Let's go. Dodgeball.
Yep, I have one. I actually have a real dodgeball somewhere around here, Angela.
Fucking foulers.
As soon as you said, there's been no foul. Foul.
2 fouls on the B side, 1 on the A side. Dodgeball. 3-on-1. Winner move or Crusaders, you got to win it to stay in it. Go, 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 go.
Foul,
yes.
foul, yeah.
Foul on the A side.
You lucky, awesome brother of mine. It's morning time.
3-on-1. Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So much for being nice in the morning.
I was talking to the wheel, I think.
Right. Yeah, of course you were. Yeah.
Dodgeball. 2-on-1. Let's go, Blazers.
A little bit further. Oh, you lucky.
Yes, that's his third
Blazer.
foul. 2-on-1. Come on, Dodgeball. Let's go, Blazers.
No.
Is it it? Is it it? That's it. Let's go.
That's it. No. I'm not telling him. You can tell him later.
Let's fucking go, Blaze Battalion.
Well, I hope you're playing the Troopers. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh, we would be playing the Rush this afternoon.
Okay, that's good. They're gonna steamroll your ass.
I think I don't.
That's okay. You ain't getting gold today, my friend. No gold for Battalion. Rush are going for gold. See? The gold rush, the maple gold rush. Huh? Maple gold rush? Huh? Made sense. Man, Crusaders can't catch a break this year. That's crazy. Yeah. So that's crazy.
All right. So
Crazy
this afternoon we'll
dodgeball.
have the Ganja Guardians, which is the THC Troopers, which like
Sorry, but
the Guardians, they need retribution, man.
oh, like
And then we'll have the Maple Leaf Rush versus the Blaze Battalion.
go Guardian, go Rush.
It's been a dope ass good morning though.
Yeah.
It's about that time. Should we stay up for a while and smoke one more and catch everybody this afternoon?
Amazing morning with all of you, from Tom Brady to Dodgeball to Vicki Bowers. Amazing to stay in history. Beanz with all the new music and all of you hanging out watching Dodgeball with us. Absolutely love our Saturday mornings, man. I can't wait for later to see who gets that gold, that silver, and the bronzes. Much love, everybody. Do something nice for a stranger, and we'll catch you this afternoon.
Much love, everybody. It has been a great morning of Dodgeball. Great time, Brady. That was dope. Great to stay in history. Thank you very much, Vicki Bowers. Hope to see everybody this afternoon for more Dodgeball action at 4 p.m. Come check out the night show at 9 p.m. We'll be playing some team-based trivia. Other than that, it's going to be a great day. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove TV production team, from Sir Copsalot to the Man-Bear to the Europe Entertainment to Magic and Kels. I know Kels is like 6 away from 1K, so let's go. Magic's at like 870, 860 something, so let's go. Please make sure that you are following it. It helps so much. And thank you to everybody that helps support the Cove. It truly makes all this happen. Cove TV is brought to you by viewers like yourself, and it means the world. It makes all of this, it makes us able to bring it to you. So it means the world. We appreciate it very much. But yes, I hope to see everybody this afternoon. Much love. Let's go with. Cheers, everybody.
The sun peeks in, the day feels new. Coffee's on and the sky turns blue. The cove's alive, the vibe is clear. Light one up, the moment's here. The saxophone hums like a morning breeze as the ocean whispers through the trees. Tune in close, it's time to start. A wonderful morning warms the heart. What a wonderful way to wake up. A little coffee in a cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. The morning unfolds, the air feels light. Hope and joy shine soft and bright. We gather together, the laughter flows, sharing the love as the morning grows. Each moment feels fresh, a vibe so true. Connected in spirit, it's all of you. Let the world drift, find peace in the air. In the Cove mornings, the joy we share. Cherished cup. Spark the herb, let the world feel bright. The Cove morning, start your day just right. Wake up slow, let the day unfold. The Cove's mornings are pure gold.
Much love, everybody. Put you a second.